How close? Hold on. Let me see Hazelhurst to Valdosta.
It's about 45 minutes.
No,
Ray.
to Valdosta, not Douglas.
Ray's looking at going to school in Valdosta.
It's about 45 minutes.
To Valdosta? From the
Hazard?
From Hazelhurst?
I'm pretty sure.
An hour 43.
Yeah, it's like an hour 45 minutes. I was like, not even close, big dog.
You know what? That's commuting range. That's nothing.
I don't know about that. Not for Ray, who's already driving like 2 hours.
Maybe like once a month commuting range.
Have you broken down and bought a dog yet?
No, I almost did.
He's getting there,
but we don't have a yard right now.
They don't have the
capacity. No, that's fine. We didn't have a yard when we got Peanut.
Yes.
We still don't have a yard.
Should I spell the silver
and 2 cats in the house? I don't think will be the best combination.
Because it'll give me a lot of florins.
Golden retriever's a lot more playful than the 2 cats are.
Old cats will fuck up a dog.
Oh yeah, they will.
I think
we had a cat absolutely fuck up Peanut.
Word. Well, because I got that, and I got
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
do I need to recap, or do you guys know where you are?
You know what? I just want to be surprised.
You are in a gambler's market. You know, trying to get fun magic items. Last we left off, Nono gambled for his life, won some boots of Elven Kind, tried to gamble with the boots of Elven Kind, lost those, into the night with nothing.
What a no-no dude, for real.
That's gambling. That's pretty much exactly how it goes down.
Net positive, though.
Loss, guys. We can't end on the loss.
Okay. All right. I believe I sent in the Discord server the list of magic items here in the shop that you guys can gamble for. I need to drop the new rule set for the
life debt, like the roulette.
Yes, the Arachnicadian roulette. Yes, which Blake was kind enough to help work up a new rule set for that actually should work considerably better than the old one.
Yeah, it actually feels like roulette now instead of just rolling a D8 over and over again.
As long as I still get to win.
That's the spirit, no.
Oh, I can't block arrows. That kind of gets my nerves.
So I just dropped my dice and I looked at the floor and I was like, where the fuck did it go? It caught on the side of the trash bag on my trash can.
Yeah,
it was. Well, no, I mean it wasn't in my trash can. It was just like it didn't hit the floor. It got caught in the side of the bag on the side of my trash can.
That feels right.
I'm just like,
okay, all right.
Yeah,
we're in the shop. Who would like to do what?
Other than go since I've already went.
Oh, I will say, Jesse, if you are here, you discussed with me giving Ethan a magic item to gamble with. If you still want to do that.
Yes, please. I don't gamble, so someone else have the joy and get rid of this thing.
A real one for this, brother. I want you to know that you are my goat.
He is going to gift you the Grail of Never Death, I think.
Just don't touch it.
God.
Please don't touch it. Just like push it over with a broom. Like here, take that.
So, okay, is the play here to gamble and try to get both, or is the play just to trade? What do y'all think?
I mean, I think it's really up to the storekeeper, isn't it?
Okay, so what are you trying to get with it? Is what I want to know.
The pendant. Hold on, let me find the exact name.
Okay, yes, the amulet of the devout.
The pendant of the dead.
Amulet of the devout.
Okay, amulet of the devout. That's fair. I will say you have to gamble either way. That's just how the market works. You've got but because of how rare that item is, you could use it to gamble for 2 items at once, depending on which other item you pick.
Then let's just go for 2, man.
Okay, all right. What other thing you thinking off this list?
Just like that bow. I'm thinking about gambling for it.
Where's the list?
If
Hold on, I
if
just
you
found it.
can win the bow as well, that'd be great.
Jesse, is there anything you would want?
Can y'all hear me? Am I muted?
No, he can hear you.
I'm getting the arm, but I can do that on my own.
Yeah. We like a confident stand-up man.
Jesse is my supplier. So if he wants anything, I'll go for it.
So the wind chimes opens, right? Is that one time use? Is that like?
I think it
Once
has a
around?
set number of charges that once they're all gone, it doesn't work anymore. But let me double check that for you.
It would be goaded though.
The chime of opening. Right.
Oh, I don't see anything to mine. So.
Respect a man who knows what he's about.
The chime can be used 10 times. After the 10th time, it cracks and becomes useless.
How often do you have to open 10 doors you're not allowed in?
Well, if you give somebody a chime, they'll start looking for doors, as the saying goes.
Honestly, fair enough. Didn't see that one coming.
Reese, I have a question.
Okay.
What is the vial of midnight tears?
Yeah.
Midnight Tears is a very strong poison.
Word.
I'll take it.
Is it corrosive?
It's in the nightshade family, like the tomato.
The poison? It is not corrosive. Unfortunately.
So either the chimes or the poison. Because I have an idea for the poison.
Could I get either one of those with my...
Absolutely, you could. Absolutely. You can get either one. I will say, I think the more value, like stats wise, the one that's worth the most money out of the two of them is the chime.
6.
Then I'll try to go for the chime.
Okay.
Midnight Tears is crazy.
Okay.
Oh,
so what
God.
game would you like to play? You've got a couple options here. You've got Odd Sixes, Dragon's Horde, and True Zero. Odd Sixes is the one where I roll 4d6s, and I call out a number, and you just have to call out if you think it is higher or lower than the number I called out.
So that's literally just 50-50, right?
Is there any way I can use the lucky feat with any of these games?
Yeah.
I will say
It's up to DM.
you couldn't use it on Odd Sixes.
That makes sense because then I just win.
Because but also with the lucky feat, you're not rolling. You don't get to re-roll a die. You're just calling out a number. Yeah. The other ones I wouldn't be against you using the lucky feat on, because those actually require rolling a die. True Zero is essentially just 21, but kind of in like reverse, where you're dealing damage to a person and trying to get them to 0. But if you go past that, they bust. So you could use the lucky feat on that. Would be very handy for you.
Like if you had a feat to reroll damage die, that'd make sense.
Which I would allow that in this scenario. I would allow the lucky feat to reroll whatever you wanted in that, because it's a game. You're not actually attacking them, so.
Yeah, man. Then I'll run True Zero just because I don't think has that one been played yet.
No, it is not.
Yeah, let's run it back.
Okay, so here are the rules. Both you and I have 20 hit points. Okay. We will take turns rolling 2 dice to try to deal damage to the other one. You can pick any 2 dice you want to roll, but they cannot be 2 of the same type of dice. So you can't pick 2d8s or 2d12s, but you could pick a d20 and a d4, or a d12 and a d8. Really, you can do whatever combo you would like, but just keep in mind that later, if you are rolling higher dice, it might be more dangerous for you.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I am going to pick a d10 and a d6.
All you need is a nat 20.
I would like. That's true, but I have to roll another dice. Is the problem?
Yeah, he's got to roll another die too. Yeah.
All he needs a 14 and a 6.
Oh my gosh! It's Oscar.
Oski.
Hello.
Oscar!
Howdy.
Oscar.
Hey! Hey!
Before we get started, everybody, this is my coworker Oscar.
Ah,
He's
He
gonna
is
be.
the father of my child.
That's
What?
right.
What is up, my guy?
I'm the child.
He is gonna be sitting in on the session while he listens to us to find out if we're cool enough to play with.
True.
That's how it works.
Real.
Everyone, do your best to impress him. Okay.
Okay.
But anyways, as I was saying, I have millions of dollars in gold, and I give it away to my friends.
That is true.
Um,
Real of him.
Okay. All right. Ethan, what dice did you pick?
D12 and a D4.
Okay. All right.
I'll turn
As
on
the
my
guest,
face
you
cam
roll
for
first.
this. I will turn on my face cam.
Okay.
My
All right.
light beater. What's up, gang?
What's up?
We're
Hey there.
this isn't gonna work like this.
Oh. He's trying it. He's doing it.
Okay, let's see what we got. First is a 9.
9 total. Okay.
Sage.
I will also
Hold-
try to.
This is my sorry, that was just a D12.
Okay.
So that is 12 total.
12 total. Okay. I will also try to put a camera on my dice. Okay. So I'm gonna roll them both at the same time. I got a 5 and a 6. That's 11. All right. So right underneath you, you roll next.
I'm back, guys.
Give me one
He's
second. I
back.
need to look exactly how.
Hey guys, sorry. I
Okay,
know I
okay.
was just introduced earlier, but I'm kind of a boomer and I was figuring out how to use my new headset. So
Oh, it's all good.
I
It's
was
all good.
wondering. I was like, man, it's kind of weird for Oscar not to say anything.
no, I'm sorry. I was just like, I won't say anything until I'm impressed. Just
Okay.
kidding.
Hey, that's and turns out he was impressed by us rolling 11 and 12. That's what,
I was
that's
like,
what
these guys are absolutely incredible.
insane gamers right there.
F.
What'd you do?
That's a 9. For
That's a
21.
9. 21. Dang. Okay. Hey, well, it's best of 3 rounds, so it's okay.
Yeah. Or it says it's best of 4.
That's best of 4. That's right. Yeah,
I
that's
will
true.
be a rule stickler on this one because I just lost the round.
Okay. All right. Well, you lost the round. So I also I forgot to mention you can change which dice between rounds if you would like. So I'm gonna stick to the D10 and D6
I
for
think I'm
me.
gonna stick here too.
Okay. All right. Well, I won the round, so I'm gonna go.
Yes, sir.
I got a 2 and a 2. I got 4. I don't know how I did that, but
That's pretty good for you. Honestly.
Yeah, that's pretty low. That's pretty.
Back, yo.
He's back.
That's
It's
14.
no.
What did I miss?
That's 14 for your first
Sorry,
roll.
My hotspot ran out, so I had to stop back
That's a
to my old
12
Wi-Fi.
into 2. Yeah.
Dang, that's a rough start. Okay.
It's very unfortunate.
I kid you not. I rolled a 1 and a 2. I got 3.
This game sucks.
It's
One
okay.
and a 2.
You could roll awesome.
Well, highly unlikely. First, let's just see if I get on the D12. I don't get on the D12.
Yeah, let's gamble. Let's gamble.
I'm gonna use a lucky feat. I'm gonna
Hey.
use a lucky feat.
There it is. There it is.
I got
Oh,
3 uses, so I'm rolling
lucky.
The
one.
whole
so
reason you
good.
picked this game.
All right, that's 2 rounds. I'm taking away the D12.
Okay. All right. He's switching. Okay, that's fair.
F.
What are you
That's so
switching to?
sad. I'm gonna go D8.
Okay. All right. So a D8 and a.
A D8 and a D4.
Okay. Understood. All right. I'll roll. I got a 1 and a 6. So no.
Dude, send me
No,
the
a 1
link
and
of
a
those die.
5. Okay. Okay.
Lord.
Hey. This is the one time rolling low is helpful for me as the DM. Okay.
I got a 3 and a 3 though.
Hey, that's a
So I'm
great
at
start.
6. I'm at
So we're
6.
both at 6. Let's go.
Reverse sweep for old Tantan.
Okay. Oh, balls. Okay, I got 12. I got it.
Oscar, right now, me and Reese are gambling for items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
the house, and I'm gambling against him.
That makes sense.
We are playing.
Winner-
the
winner
rules are
keeps
in
all.
the Discord. If you look in the general G1 chat, we're playing the True Zero game.
Gotcha. Thank you. I was just like, man, rolling dice is fun.
It is
Oh
fun.
yeah,
It is fun.
it is fun.
Okay.
I
that's
stopped
5.
because Nate's character is extremely rich in the campaign. I had to get away from just letting them buy items, so they have to gamble for them. It's the only way it's fair. It's the only-
It wasn't
Valid.
even
I can't
genius for
afford
him
to
to just
buy
be like,
items
I just want
anyways.
to be really rich.
We do have a
he's
lot
like,
of
"Can I
money
just
to
be
gamble
low?"
with.
I got
Whoa,
a 4
whoa,
and a
whoa.
1 for 5,
Whoa.
so now I'm at 11.
Who has a lot of money
Okay.
to gamble here?
You.
You.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Okay, so hold on.
Sir. You, sir.
Okay.
Please,
I'm about to say.
Okay.
clarify. Could
I'm
we
at 18. Unless I roll a 1 and a 1, I'm gonna lose this
He
round.
doesn't bink this, bro.
So
I
just
rolled
pick a
15. I
D6 and a
bust
D4.
wildly.
Oh my god.
He does
Okay.
not bink it.
That's a round in your favor. You go first this time.
Good old Tan. He wins these.
True.
That's 4 and a 2 for 6.
Damn, that's good. That's really good.
That's
Okay.
pretty solid, man.
That is pretty solid. That's 13. 7 and a 6 for 13.
That's a 1 and a 2 for 3. I'm at 9.
Damn. Okay. I was rolling so well before. I felt so
My
good about it.
turn. Please bust.
I had 13 before.
Yeah.
I do bust. I exactly
God,
bust.
That's so
Okay.
real of you, man. I appreciate that.
Okay. We're tied 2 and 2. So we have a roll off. Grab your D20. We just high number wins it. Okay.
I'll put my camera down for this because it's easy
Okay.
to track.
I will also put my
nice.
camera down.
Boy.
First, I get to see Reese bust, and now I get to see Tan's tummy. Oh, I want to win.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that rolled away.
That's a 3.
That's
1,
a
2, 3,
15.
Bust.
Well, it was close.
Well, it was close.
Are we busting together?
It was
So
close.
you see that the shopkeep goes, "A well-played game, but I'll be taking that." And he reaches out and grabs or you see that he uses a mage hand.
I thought it was best of 4. Oh, shoot. That's so unfortunate.
Can you still use your lucky feet?
You could still use your lucky feet.
Yes, Colin, thank you. Yes.
I was waiting. I was like, should I say it? Should I not say it?
You do have the lucky feet. I can't re-roll, so I will say I've got a 15 flat. You just have to
Okay.
beat that.
That's a 13. I have one more use of it.
One more use.
Our Father,
I've got 3 uses if you need them.
hallowed be thy
Our
name.
Father, heart, Darth in heaven.
Actually, I need to.
Okay, it's over. You take the items.
Okay,
That
you
was a
see that
natural
he sees the dangerous magic coming off of that grail, so he uses mage hand to pull it behind the shelf and
Wait,
sit it
okay.
away.
I'm gonna use everything in my persuasion modifier, and I'm gonna channel my divine, or I'm gonna channel divinity.
Okay, to do what?
I'm gonna say one more round, winner takes all.
roll a persuasion check. You lost. I mean,
I did lose.
You
I
did lose. I mean,
But I have a plus 12 to persuasion now.
yeah, but it's a really high DC because it's like,
a
why
really
would he
high
risk
DC.
it? Why would he won?
I mean, I
Can I
either
flip?
lose here or I lose here. You know, or,
You're right. You're right.
Can I flip the ring of walking water on top of that?
That is a 15 on the die. Which
You
I got that
absolutely-
a second ago.
You absolutely can flip the ring of walking water on top of that, and that's going to bring the DC down considerably because you added an item to the pot.
You don't have to. No, you already gave me that item. You don't have to.
Can I flip? I'd like to throw that into the mix.
Okay. All right.
I feel
He's-
so bad because now if I lose this round, I lose not only one of Jesse's magic items, but 2 of Jesse's magic items.
I think in all fairness, as long as Jesse has the cannon, he really doesn't care.
Yeah.
I-
The kill in the hole is all that matters to him, I think.
Can I replicate a magic item real quick?
What are you trying to replicate?
The ring of walking water.
Yes, you can. Rules is written.
Thank you.
You can do that. Yeah.
God, that's so real. That's so
Then I toss the replicated one on the table.
Okay, so you throw a replicated version of it on the table. Okay, all right, I respect it. Okay.
That's so real.
That's
I
brilliant.
feel a lot less bad about this now.
Okay. Okay, what did you roll on your persuasion check?
That was a 15 on the die for a 27.
That does beat a 25. That does in fact beat a 25. So he is. You see the gambler turns to you and goes, "Oh, you've convinced me." And you see he grabs his dice up again to roll. All right, one more round. I'm gonna continue to use the D12 and
I'll go with the same one.
Okay.
D12 and D4.
All right. As the guest, you roll first.
I'll say. Wait, who won last round?
Technically you.
So that I would go first, anyways.
Yes.
Okay. All right. First roll. That's an 8, 4 and a 4.
4 and a 4. Okay. That's a 15.
Oh my god. Okay, Ethan.
10.
Just don't screw this up.
What's the number you're trying to hit? 20, right?
You're trying to hit 20. If you go over, you bust. Yeah.
Okay. What was I at? I rolled a 12. What was I at?
You were at 8, right? 4 and a 4. Is what you rolled? Yeah.
So I'm at 20.
You're at 20 exactly. You win.
What
You
a
win
god.
because you zeroed him out.
Nice.
What?
So, all right, Stewie, he hands
I
back
didn't
the
miss it,
grail and the amulet of the devout and the chime of opening, and he goes, "A win is a win, my friend." And he steps away from you.
I want to give him a predator handshake before he
Oh
says
yeah, he
away.
daps you up hard.
I was
Okay.
like, look, man, I really needed this. Okay, I appreciate that. I really needed a win.
You see that he looks at you in a in a moment of genuine sincerity. He's like, "We all have those days. We all have those days." All right. Everyone needs a win every once in a while. Okay. I get them a lot, but like not everyone does.
Well, okay.
It's also I was willing to play another game because it's rare to see a priest gamble. Okay, so
What can I say, man? Possessions change like the seasons. Okay.
A priest.
I'm gonna give Jesse his items back
Okay.
Actually, is that a replicated item? Just like
It's an
for
extra
A
item.
second one?
Does it
Yeah.
go away?
I don't think it goes away, does it?
No, it's just a replication of that item.
Yeah, it's just an identical one.
Officers, man.
I'll just give it back to Jesse, and I'll be like, "Hey, man, if you want to give it to somebody else to gamble, go for it. I got what I'm after." And then I'm gonna walk out like I owned the place to begin with.
Okay. He's just gonna
Do I get my
step out.
chimes at least?
Yeah, I give you your chime. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so that means
Everything but the
the
amulet.
that means so far the arrow of dragon slaying, the
It is an arrow of dragon slaying because originally you had just said it was an arrow of slaying. That I
yeah,
could
that's true. It
choose
is an
later
arrow
on.
of slaying. You can attune it to a particular creature, but once you've attuned it to that, that is all
Yeah.
it will slay.
Okay,
Okay.
who has the highest persuasion in this party right
I
now?
think Ethan.
Yeah.
I have a-
well,
I have a
Yeah,
plus
plus
7 and
two.
advantage.
Okay, does anyone else
Advantage.
want?
word?
How do you attain this power?
Okay, does
For real, I
anyone
would
else?
like to know.
I tip my hat.
yeah. He's got the
Interesting.
like
The hat of the desperado.
villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
Okay.
yeah.
I need Miss Memphis to make one of those.
Can I just offer the dealer a trade? Because I'm trying to get rid of this grail.
He doesn't want the grail.
If you want, we can put it up for the. Okay, so y'all already got the chime.
Yeah.
The breast. Can someone wear a breastplate? Heavy armor? Can someone wear heavy armor?
I wouldn't mind the boots of every kind.
The breastplate of balance and the vicious longbow sounds like something good.
I kind of like that shield. That shield's pretty wicked.
Which one's that?
The boomerang shield?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can use that.
okay. Did we get the vial of tears?
No. He
Oh,
got
that's
the
true.
chime.
Chose the chime.
So either the vial of tears is going to go in the water cannon, and it's just going to be so much fun,
Well,
Oh my
I
God.
mean,
Wait.
works,
Wicked.
Wait.
Oh my god, that's demented.
He's basically making poison Kool-Aid. That's what this is.
Wait a minute.
the tears, I had that idea as soon as he had interest in it, but I read it. It has to be ingested.
Well, if it shot into your body, like it makes an open wound,
okay,
you're
yeah, that's
already
fair.
ingesting it, right?
He puts the cannon's nozzle to his
Because
mouth.
You can
injected.
say open wide.
That's fair.
I'm sure if somebody hits him in the like knees or something, they're screaming already. So you just gotta aim really good.
I mean, if you think of like when you cut on the water jet, there's a spray of mist from the water, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
My goat.
That's basically what the thing is. He's just walking around with a handheld water jet, shooting holes at people.
Okay, so I kind of want that longbow, the vicious longbow.
I mean, you got something to gamble for it?
I don't. I kind of.
Okay.
I have. Oh, what is this man's name again?
He has not said his name. He has just gone as the gambler. This whole time.
Okay, well, Mr. Gambler, would you
I was
accept
thinking
one
of
of
these Kenny
these
Rollins.
as trade for that there fine bow you have? And I produce one of the griffin eggs.
Oh, okay, okay.
Which should hatch in like a month if what the internet has said is right.
And he immediately perks up his big old tabaxi ears and he goes,
breastplate as well.
a griffin egg. A griffin egg is not worth 2 items, but I would say
Oh.
it is worth 1 for sure.
I don't know. Judging by the change in your demeanor, I don't believe you. I think it would be worth 2 items.
Roll persuasion.
Okay,
This
sorry.
isn't gonna go well, but I'm gonna try.
So what did I miss?
Blake is trying to trade a griffin egg for a bow.
Yeah, that is a natural 20 plus 2.
Oh,
That is really good.
Because judging by the change in his demeanor, when you yourself perked up, Reese, like I saw it on camera, you're like, ooh.
Well, the ooh from me was I forgot you had those. If I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah. I'm gonna hopefully keep it and get the items, and then give both of them to the Ekrars to handle.
Okay, all right.
Later.
You know what? I was saying on Nat 20, I'm gonna allow this. What game are you
Okay.
choosing to play?
That's a great question. I'm looking back over them right now.
I will say last week I fucked up on odd sixes. It's supposed to be best of 3. I just did 1 roll.
Yeah. I was confused. I thought it was based on how you treated it, I thought you were doing you have 3 chances.
Yes, yeah. So it's best of 3. So
okay.
Yeah. So I will say we will play 3 rounds. You just got to win 2 of them if we do that. But
I'm liking Cruise Zero. That one sounds fun.
Okay, Cruise Zero. People are enjoying this one now. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, totally
What's
fair.
best of 3?
Best of 3 is odd sixes, which is where I roll 4d6 and I call out a number.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Odd 6 is where you said 18 and it was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I lied to you. That's All right. Well, in that case, Blake, what 2 dice are you picking?
I am picking a D20 and a D8.
Interesting to
That's
go
a
high.
bold decision.
It's interesting to go high. Okay. I'm going to pick a D8 and a D6. And as the guest, you roll first.
Okay. How many times are we going?
Until either you perfectly hit 20 or you bust.
Well, 16 and 4.
You hit 20. Hey, that means you won the round. You reduced me to 0 in one go.
Yeah.
So
Like,
okay, hell yeah, that's round one.
I haven't touched it, but where are they? There.
Hell yeah, dude. What a roll! I'll be honest with you. When you
Fuck
said you
yeah.
were picking those two dice, I was like, this man is gonna lose. Open up hot. Okay, open up. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah. I am gonna change the D8 to a D4
Okay,
because
that's
that
fair.
sounds
In between
smarter.
rounds. Okay.
And the D20 for a D12.
That's a much smarter setup.
Yeah, you know, if I like roll a 18 and a 2, then or not 18 and 2 would be fine, but like if I roll a 16 and a 2 and I get 18, then I have to roll a 1 and a 1. Where are my D12s?
Yeah.
I don't use them often, so I don't know where
I will
they
say, yeah, in this game, any hand that involves the D20 is probably a bad idea. You know, it's just like,
well,
the D20 is too high of a die.
Because if you roll a 20, then
yeah, you're just dead.
fucked.
Like,
Yeah.
But yet again, it did work out for you in the first round.
That's
so
true. It worked
how
out for round one. So
strong, man, gotta try it.
the odds seem to be in your favor. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Make your roll.
So it's just two wins and you're good, right?
You need 3.
3 wins. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going first, right?
Yep. Because you won the round.
That's a 12 and a 2 for a 14.
All right. I'm gonna roll. That's an 8 and a 3 for an 11.
Okay.
You roll again.
Yep. That's 2 3s.
That puts you at.
That's
21 or 20.
No, it puts me at 20 because I had 14 plus 6. So
Dang, so that's
20.
2 wins. That's zeroed me out again. Let's go. Okay, hell yeah.
I'm sticking with the D12 and D4 because that's
that worked better for you. Win this round and you're good.
Yeah.
And you're golden.
4 and 6, 10.
Okay. 4 and 6, 10.
Cool.
What are the odds?
That's a 1 and a 9. Let's go.
That's 10.
That's 10. That's 20. Yeah.
You did it again. That wins. You win both items. So that's vicious longbow and breastplate of balance.
You what? Can you roll a D20? Yeah, you can roll a D10 and a D12 if you want to.
I thought that's what you did.
Yeah, it was a D4
you got
and a
for 20.
D12. The first round I rolled a D20 and a D8.
Which was crazy, by the way.
Yeah,
all right.
I was just
Wild
like,
idea.
What are the
okay,
odds?
so that's 2 more items off the list.
Yay. Is the breastplate? I will get who wanted the breastplate because I asked and then I got that for you. Well, who is that? Ethan. Ethan, you're muted. Or something.
Hello?
Your audio's not coming through. Hello, yeah.
Can you hear me? I
Yes.
can wear it if nobody else can.
Who wears heavy armor? Or who can use heavy armor?
I think
Not this cowboy.
I think technically 3 of you can use it. I think only 2 of you do, which is Captain Locke and Alduin both wear heavy armor.
Leo, thank you.
Yeah.
That's true. Sorry, Leo.
Captain Locke,
Isn't
bro.
here. Well, I mean, it is your middle name, so.
True.
If you want it, take it. If you don't want it, I mean, I'll get it. I'll wear the crap out of that
Wear it.
joker.
I can't use heavy armor.
I can use heavy armor, but I don't have to use it.
Okay, let's look up what the breastplate of balance does, because it's probably good.
I think I'm already using heavy armor.
Breastplate of... Oh, wait, hold on. It's medium armor. I can use it.
Never mind.
I'm sorry. Armor has 4 charges. Equalize when used, or a creature you can see within 60 feet is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage. You can expend a charge, make a reaction. to negate the advantage or disadvantage?
Dude, that's a sick item, by the way, Reese. Did you custom make that or did you find it?
No, I found that one.
That's sick.
When I tell you that one day at work I had a 4-hour cut and I spent the entire time looking up magic items. I was just
Shout
scrolling
out
through.
Waterjet technician. Shout out Waterjet
Shout
technician.
out Waterjet. Let's go.
You know, those 14-hour cuts come in handy.
Yeah, they really do. All right.
Okay, turns out I can use both of these items, so I will.
He's gonna hang on to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to gamble for anything?
I'll let Leo get his arm first if he wants.
I'll let Leo.
All right.
Let everyone else do everything. When they're done, I want to go.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
Everything
Nate
that
Craig.
has breath, praise the Lord.
That's right. True. So true.
I just need the boots
Yes,
of
man.
Long may he reign.
I'm getting
What?
that propulsion arm, baby.
Okay, that's fair. I just want to know what game you want to play to get it.
What are my options?
1v1
Also,
in Fortnite.
Are you putting up gold for this?
So he's gonna be putting up the.
Yeah, 1v1 in Valo right now.
That's
I'm ready.
right.
Okay.
Who is better,
We're
by the way?
playing a swift play.
Nate, by a large margin.
You just started playing.
That doesn't matter. Doesn't...
Reese,
you're better at FPS. Than
Hey, Reese, what's your password again? I forgot what you told me what it was. I'm just kidding.
All right, 1v1.
Yeah, that's right. Coleman's gonna play in my place.
Platinum in Hearthstone.
yeah, I'll put up gold for it.
Okay, it's 2,000 gold.
Done.
Okay, I know you have that on you, but also I was wondering how much you wanted to save because of your subclass.
Yeah.
How much you've got 5,000 on you? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you're fine.
Yeah, I'm
Can
fine.
For the record, for those of you, I think, which is just Oscar and Trace, Nate has a custom paladin subclass called Oath of Wealth that requires him to use money for effects. Okay,
So one
so
of my
he's gotta
things
have it on.
is
pretty
I
sure-
can choose an amount of gold to go into a tattoo, and when I get attacked, I can use a reaction to negate the damage.
that
So it just
damage,
takes those points
spending
out of
that
my
money.
tattoo. So I
Wow.
don't take that damage. It's sick. Reese made it up for me.
Reese, I have
That's
a question.
pretty
Make
awesome.
it rain.
Yeah.
That if you throw money, women's clothes fall off.
True.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Subclass though, it's just kind
It
of like
just
a world
happens.
thing.
Understood.
Yeah.
No, that was actually that's from the Bible.
That's from the.
Is the tattoo a 1-to-1 damage to money thing, or is it like
Yes,
a 2-to-1
yeah.
or
It's the amount of money he has in there is the amount of damage he can negate.
Reese,
So he's
what?
just the tank.
Yes, I am a tank.
So
I'm sorry,
he puts
wait.
enough
So
money
he's
in there. He's
essentially
fine.
invincible.
Is
The
his
only issue is
19th
that I'll run
level
out of
ability?
reactions. That's it.
Y'all, I am platinum in this game though, in ranked.
Is that Hearthstone?
Yeah. Currently platinum in wild.
All right, Nate. Which one?
Come back to me when you play in Skyweavers.
I'm reading to see which one sounds best.
Okay.
I hate Skyweavers.
Well, I beat Reese and Gwent, and then bought The Witcher. So I think I'm.
Yeah.
And then you lost to Reese and Gwent and
Neutral?
still bought The Witcher.
Real.
He doesn't want to
Real.
mention that, does he?
No,
He
no,
doesn't mention that one as
Hey,
readily.
we're
They
even
played
Wednesday.
True
We're even
Zero,
Wednesday.
right?
That's fair. That's fair. That's so true.
Are y'all 1-1?
They played True Zero, right, Reese?
Yes, they play True
Yeah.
Zero. Yeah.
It's so fun.
I'll play odd sixes.
Okay.
I don't
Hell
want to
yeah.
play the same thing that they just played, so I'll play odd sixes.
That's
Okay.
Odd sixes really
originally in
screwed
it.
me over.
Okay. Odd sixes is very
Good
fun.
luck.
I feel
Very
like
simply, I'm
the-
going to roll 4d6s and call out a number. You have to guess if what I rolled was higher or lower than the number I call out.
Okay.
It's
Very
a high
simple.
number.
Wait,
You
so
get
just
to
roll
do-
one
It's gonna be
six?
higher.
Huh?
You roll what?
I roll 4d6.
Okay, and then all
Yes.
of them added together is what I have to
Yes,
guess? Is
all of them
higher
added
or
together
lower
is
of
the
a
number.
that you call
is a-
out.
yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to call out a number, and you have to guess is what I just rolled on 4d6 higher or lower than what I call out.
Okay.
You get best of 3 here. Okay.
Okay.
So if you lose one, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Reese, did you just port Liar's Dice to
Yeah, it's over.
D&D?
Eventually, yes. Well, in Liar's Dice, we would both roll dice, and then we would bluff the other one about what we actually had rolled. But in this case, it's just me rolling.
Can I throw the Grail on it, please?
Are you just trying to get rid of this grail? Yeah, you can. You just-
Hey, you know what? I'll gamble for something else after this if you're just trying to get rid of it. You know.
Well, I
You know,
don't
I'll
need
throw
it.
money at things.
So
All right,
it's
Nathaniel.
kind of-
I want to gamble.
14.
14. I'm gonna guess higher.
That is correct. That's one of the bell. I rolled 16. Was the total
Okay.
number. All right. Next roll.
You cracker.
The good thing about him saying 14 is it's a 50-50 chance. Guaranteed.
$13.
Lower.
I'm sorry, I rolled 15.
Okay.
So
That's
that's
fine.
okay.
That's fine.
That's one.
That's
So
fine.
that's
It's a 1-1.
one and
baby.
one.
I'm getting that arm.
Nate is prepared to go into debt in this.
I'll pull money out the bank. I'm afraid there's an ATM. This is a damn casino, blood.
This is-
They always got an ATM.
He's so real.
Dude, we have more items to put up. Still got all the stuff I
16.
started with.
Ooh, 16.
Oh wait, we lost the boots, didn't we?
Lower.
It was 17.
Son of a
So that's fair.
bitch.
I'm sorry, but you're out 2,000 gold as he reaches over
I'm
the
gonna
counter.
pull my gun out and shoot him in the face.
Ooh.
This got violent fast. Are
I'm
you
not
actually
doing
going to
that.
attack him? Okay, all right.
No, I'm not gonna attack him. Obviously not.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Don't say obviously.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
say
Nate, you could.
obviously
You've
not.
got enough money. You could gamble
Indeed.
again if you want to. I mean,
Here, use these. I hand Leo one of the griffin eggs.
okay. He hands you a griffin egg. You want to play with that?
I'm gonna put it down. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You playing odd sixes again?
Yeah, I'll play odd sixes again.
Okay.
I have a question, Reese.
Yes. What's up?
Could I technically use vicious mockery in this?
You just want to? Okay, hold on. For what purpose? You just trying to troll him? Is that all you're trying to do?
I'm just purely trying to troll.
Then yes, yeah, you can use vicious mockery.
Okay. Okay.
My goat, man.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Okay. I'm just gonna be
What is
like.
he saying?
I'm just gonna. You said I'm sorry, but you've lost. I'm just gonna. No, you lost. I'm just gonna put the griffin eggs.
He's so real.
Okay. All right.
And,
that's fair.
and I'm gonna take my my staff and I'm gonna put it on the ground and be like, "Hold this for me." And whoever's there, I don't know who's there.
I'm rushing in from the outside.
Hold this for me. I'm gonna crack my knuckles and be ready.
Okay. All right.
There's a Goliath in the corner that has seen this and has just already put one hand to his cheek.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I should mention a Goliath while all this is going on, who looks like a Goliath, all the features of a Goliath, but is only 6 foot tall, has walked inside. Okay, while all of this is happening.
That's a very short
I'm
Goliath.
gonna check out short stack, huh? No, sorry, Alduin doesn't say that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's a
15.
Karen thing.
Calling anything that's 6 foot tall short stack is just asking for trouble.
What did you say,
in
Reese?
my opinion.
15.
15. Higher.
That is correct. I rolled 17.
Nice.
Let's go, baby.
All right. That's one down.
Okay.
$14.
Higher.
It was 11.
Bro, this is impossible. Okay.
Okay,
I think
one
this
more.
is the hardest game.
It is, dude. It's
It
so
is very
hard.
hard.
Because Reese is just a liar, bro. He's just lying to everybody.
I'm not lying. I'm calling out a number
You're
and
a
you're
liar,
just guessing
dude.
above that. I'm not lying
literally
about,
lying
I'm not
to me.
calling out the number it's supposed to be. Okay.
What you guys don't see is under the webcam, he's changing the dice every time before he says it.
True, bro. He's saying 11 and he's rolling it over.
I'm scrying on him so I can see it, but you guys
True.
can't.
True. Can
You're
write about
scrying
it?
on the DM. Take 10,000 psychic damage.
Whoa.
Okay,
No thanks.
die immediately.
Roll this. I can roll
Okay.
psychic damage.
Oh dear
All
lord.
right. Nate, last one.
Okay.
16.
Higher. You rolled an 18.
I rolled a 13.
Son of a bitch!
Things ain't looking up for old Nate.
Looks like he got the Griffin egg after all.
I'm gonna look at Bombardier and I'm gonna say, hey man, you trying to get rid of this? And I'm gonna look at the Grail of Never Death.
I'm gonna ask Root to come here. Rudy.
Reese,
No,
which
no.
would you like me to roll?
I'm gonna pick him up and put him on the counter and bet him.
You're gonna pick up the Warforged?
Yes.
Yeah, the
I am.
Warforged that is your
do it. He's not
size.
enough. Don't do it.
Hey man, that really hurts.
You'll have to pay. We'll have to pay for him.
Nate, do you want to
him to take
switch?
him.
Do you want to switch games, or do you want to keep playing odd sixes?
I don't think it's working out for you.
Keep
I
going.
recommend-
The roulette probably.
If you think it's me who's the issue, you could have somebody else roll the d6s for you, and
No.
call out a number. Okay.
That's fair.
What's the likeliness that he would roll an 11 with 4 d6s? How bad do
Yeah,
you have to
that
roll?
was very odd.
I mean,
That's
12 is
insane.
half. 12 is half. I mean, it's not that.
Brother, you were a rogue with sneak attack. You know the pain. Come on.
Average of 4d6, I believe, is 14.
Wait, 46 is 24, right?
Yeah, but he thinks the average is 14.
2d6 is
Yeah.
7. The average of 4d6 is 14.
I'm gonna bet another 2,000 gold.
Okay, you gonna play the same game?
I'm gonna have to.
He's
All right.
oh my
I am
god.
We have a replica of the ring. Don't we just use that, Brother Bear? Or Brother Lion?
I'm gonna slide my portent stone in the way.
Okay.
The
I'll
one thing
use
I
the
have
replica
left.
if they're willing to let me use it.
If Jesse is willing to let you gamble with the Grail for sure because he wants it gone.
Okay,
But-
I'll gamble with the Grail.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
You
use
see
the Grail
that
first. And I
We've just got a
that
lot
Jesse
of magic.
that Bombardier mage hands the Grail onto the table. And Nate, I will say, given the rareness of the Grail, I will offer the same deal to you as I did to Ethan. You can gamble it for 2 items instead of 1.
Boots.
Okay, so
do
what
the
are the-
boots.
okay.
The
veil.
Do the arm and the sword and the battle axe, please.
Don't listen to him.
That way
I'll do the arm. I'll do the arm and the boots.
Okay. Arm in the boots. Understood. Okay.
Reese, do you want someone else to
Y'all
roll?
really about to make me
I'm just
gamble
trying to get out my.
life
I'm just
again,
trying to pick out a
guys.
dope fit, cuz you can't be mad at me. You're trying to get a dope fit. I'm trying to get my arm and I'm trying to get my boots, bruh.
Okay.
I'm trying to swag in this
Okay.
bitch.
Here we go. First roll.
Do you want someone else to roll?
No, because
Nate,
I'm
would
gonna
you-
best.
He's still
Ooh,
playing.
I'm
I'm
with
gonna
me,
best
be honest.
Reese right now.
What? You want to beat me? That's all.
I'm gonna best him. I'm gonna text Michaela and tell her to tell me what the numbers are. It's called knowing a person on the inside.
If
She
you
is right
want to
there.
Win, that's how to do it.
Shut up, Haley. I've lost twice. Haley told me it was cheating.
Typical woman.
I
There's a
know.
man to win.
Don't let me get my bag, bruh.
Typical woman.
All right, Nate. First round, 15. Also, I will say before you call out, I switched the d6s to a different set.
Okay.
So I'm rolling different dice.
Now they're
Okay.
D12s. No.
I'll go lower.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, so it was higher.
Yeah.
Why even tell me that
Oh,
you? Why even tell me
no.
that you changed, bruh? Okay,
Set you
go on.
up.
Go on.
It's a
Go on.
You
deception
have to
tactic.
understand the heart of the dice, Nate.
I don't understand shit about this game, bro.
The dice are feeling high today.
What's crazy about this is that Nate, at this point, after playing this many rounds, should have won because it's a 50-50 chance. And the luck is just against him.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
the freaking dealer's a liar, bruh. I know.
Okay,
All right,
once
I know
again-
that he's stacking cards, dog.
It's a 50-50 chance, but the dealer's playing mind games.
True, bruh.
I mean, it was kind of rude to tell him you swapped dice because. You know.
What's the next thing? What's the next number?
I want to call it out now that you're going to keep calling me a liar and I haven't lied once, okay?
What's the next number?
I've been perfectly honest. Give me your money.
What's the number?
Okay. 13. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Is that your final answer?
Bro, you're playing mind games with me.
He is. However, according to the.
I rolled 15. It was higher.
Thank you,
Okay.
bruh.
All right, you got one more.
You're damn. You're. Stop. Just tell me the number. Tell me yes or no. Stop it.
You got one.
Even gods
Okay.
bleed, huh?
Okay. I know that we come here every Tuesday night to play D&D, but that's what the rest of you are doing. I'm here to get Nate to freak out. And that's all I'm here for. Okay. I don't give a shit what else happens as long as Nate at one point melts down during the process.
Yes, brotherly love.
Real.
I'm about to open everything on my PC so my PC crashes.
Opens up 4 Chrome tabs.
Open up every game that I have on here all at once. GTA, Fortnite, Valorant, Borderlands 3.
You know, if you open up Android Studio, you can cook bacon on your laptop.
True.
Heck yeah.
All right, Nate.
Fucking brilliant.
15.
BT.
Lower? It was lower.
Let's
I
go,
rolled
baby!
14.
Give it to me!
He got it!
Give me my stupid arm! I'm blowing this bitch up!
I'm gonna look at the dealer and I'm gonna be like, look, man, I thought I needed it. He really did.
He really did.
The Goliath hears that he's about to blow it up, and he just pulls out the war gong.
He's
Let's
ready
go,
to
baby.
go.
I'm immediately gonna put the arm on. Immediately. And I'm gonna put my cane in it, and I'm gonna be like, this feels weird, but I got my cane hand back. And I'm gonna walk out. I'll be outside, boys.
Wait, did you get the boots?
Yes.
Can I have the boots?
Sure, I don't care.
Do you want anything of mine?
I don't know what you have, but just have my back later.
I've already
I want a
got your
favor that I
back.
can call in whenever I need it.
You already have that. You paid me like 1,000,000 gold while I was in town.
True.
I've been like
the
your hired
arm-
mercenary.
Is the arm an item that you made?
It should be in D&D Beyond. If it doesn't come up, I will re-add it. But it should be in there.
Can I now gamble with my life?
Yes, you can. Is it coming up, Nate?
I still have
Yeah,
the veil available. You guys
Huh?
can't lose that.
You can't seem to get
I
rid of the
bet
Grail.
yes,
It seems to be the
gamble.
problem right now.
Hey, okay, well then can I use the Grail and try to get 2 items? Well, then can
Absolutely.
I please use the Grail and try to get 2 items?
You don't know what you just unleashed. You
If
don't know
you
what
just
you
want
just
to get rid
unleashed.
of it, there's someone in Delphroma willing to pay for it. I guarantee you. My employer might have use for
So
it.
I can use the Grail? Is that what I'm hearing?
Go for it.
I'm sorry.
If you-
Everything's very laggy on my end. I have 1,000 pings, so everyone's saying is a little choppy.
Get
You
that
only
ping
have
up.
1,000 ping? I got 14 million. No.
That
All right,
Grail looks
now.
like a safety
I'm
hazard.
sending all this stuff a week in advance.
Alright.
No.
What game do you want to play, and how are you gambling?
Okay, I want to do the 21, True 20 or something.
Oh, True Zero. Yeah, let's go. Okay.
True 0.
What?
So we start with 20.
I was sitting in it.
We start with 20, right? And it's roll until we get to 0 and try not to
Yes,
bust.
but if you go over, you
I
bust.
wasn't leading. You were not leading.
All right.
Hold
Well,
on.
I would like to do. I'm going to do a D20 and a D6.
A D20 and a D6.
You leading on that too.
Trust.
You were not
Trust the
leading.
process.
When
Are
I
you telling me the
say
truth?
that No is different than me.
That was
Okay.
a nat 20. Never mind. Don't trust the process. That was a nat 20.
Yikes.
Sad.
Into
Should have used
3.
a D8 and a D4. That's the move.
Real. So I lost 1 round, or did I just lose it all?
You lose 1 round. Well, let me roll to see what I do.
Okay,
Oh,
I got a 3, right?
You lose that round, so that means I get to roll the start of the next one, and I'm going to pick. I'm gonna get funky with it. I'm gonna get a D4 and a D12.
Word.
Somehow I rolled a total of 5 on those 2 dice. All right, your roll.
No, that's not good for you, buddy. Not gonna lie.
Nate, did you find the arm?
Yeah, I got it.
What'd
It's in
he
my
say?
inventory. I got it.
Let's go.
Everything's very, very choppy, guys. I don't know. My ping has just hit 5,000.
Nice. Shout out.
Shout out Nono's ping.
Okay, what did he get?
I got
What
5, buddy.
What do I need to roll now?
You need to roll whatever you're rolling.
I'm gonna roll a D12 and a D10.
Okay.
I'm going for 20, y'all.
He's going
Trust
for
the
it.
process. Oh, it fell off, but I rolled a 12.
Roll a 12 total?
Okay, if I can just roll it. No, I rolled a 12 on the D12.
Dang, no, what a start.
And then I
Okay.
rolled a 1 for 13.
13. Okay. All right, that's not bad. All right, my next roll is 14. Okay, so I'm at 20. No, I'm at 19.
Oh, shoot.
I'm at 19. Never mind. I'm at 19. So
Okay,
your roll.
so do I have to roll the same dice again?
Yes, same dice.
Don't go over, and if he rolls, he loses.
All right.
Yeah, there's no as long as he doesn't bust here, there's no way I.
Yeah.
Cards. 6 plus 13. I have to roll a 1. Trust. Closing my eyes for this one. That's a 6. That's a 12 more to 13.
That's another bust,
tough.
unfortunately.
Double or nothing, and I just climb on the table and lay down like I'm the idol.
If you're gonna gamble with your life, you know what that means.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Okay. All right. I will
D8.
actually Trace Haynes.
What's up? Also, I just rolled a 15 on that performance check. How's that war gong sounding?
It sounds awesome. I need you to do me a solid. Okay.
What's up?
Nono and I are about to play Arachnicadian Roulette. Okay.
Ooh.
Here's how the game works. There will be 8 vials between the two of us. Okay. We will both roll a d8. I need you to also roll a d8. If one of the two of us roll a number that matches what you rolled, we accidentally drink poison instead of the clear water that is also in these vials.
All right, but I just need you to know I'm using D&D Beyond for all these dice rolls.
That's fine. It's just a d8, so no problem. It's fully random. After the d8, because we will have both drank a vial, it will then move down to a d6 if we don't match at all, and we will continue to go down to a d4, then eventually down to just a coin toss.
All right.
So, me and Nono will roll. Nono,
All right.
roll a d8 for me.
2.
And if Reese and Nono match, they'll roll again until they get something different.
Yes. All right. Trace, roll us a d8.
Nate, you are muted. I know you're talking, but I don't know.
All right. D8 has been rolled.
Okay. What'd you get?
Got a 3. Just rolled.
2.
Yep. We rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. No.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Now it's down to a D4.
D4. Oh,
Y'all are
D4
cutting
so
it
long.
close.
Okay.
And the last one can just be evens or odds if y'all
Yeah.
don't have a coin.
All right.
All right, D4 rolled. We got a 3.
I got a 3.
I got a 2.
Oh.
The dealer drinks the poison. No.
Yes.
You win the axe.
So, do y'all think that felt better as a roulette game instead of just rolling a d8 over and over again?
Yes, that made it much more scary.
Yeah. I came up with that Wednesday after playing. I'm just like, it didn't feel like roulette. So I came up with that and sent it to Reese, and he's like, yeah, we can try
It
it.
always comes down to the last roll.
There
What was the
one
weapon called,
after
Reese?
that.
The
After
Berserker
the
axe.
D4, it would
It will
have
be
been
a great axe.
flip a coin or evens or
Berserker
odds.
Great Axe?
Yes. All right.
Oh
Has
boy.
everyone done the gambling they wish to do?
I put my gun on the table and
Wait,
say,
can I get the
anybody want to
grill
play
back
real
for that one?
roulette?
Yes.
The Goliath raises his hand.
Guns can't hurt me.
Okay.
Guns can't hurt me. I'm a middle. Guns can't hurt me.
Ephesus, you have
Mr.
a taker.
McMillan, what would you like to do?
Ephesus, you have a taker.
I was just kidding. I mean, he can play by himself if he wants. I just put all
Shoot
6
me.
bullets in there, and I hand it to him.
Now, 5 of these are blanks, right?
Sure. 3 of them are definitely silver slugs.
Ooh.
Reese, I have a question.
One more time. Trace?
If I play roulette and I accidentally shoot
You
myself,
still have the grail. Hey,
can I use deflect missiles to keep myself from being
Reese.
shot?
At point blank
Can I
range?
attune
I
my
think
Berserker
no.
Great Axe?
to
I
your
think
head,
it's
no.
just no.
I think that's a failed.
Hey, at least you have disadvantage for being that close.
That's true. Also,
It is. You are within melee range. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I guess if you want to.
So what do I do? Just roll a
To quote
d6?
the shirt, you can certainly try.
That's brilliant. Yes.
Okay. Trace, are you actually wanting to gamble for something, or are you just wanting to shoot yourself in the head?
Because he did say it was fully loaded, and it's a revolver.
Do I just roll a d6?
Oh God.
Okay, I will.
No, roll a ranged weapon attack.
I could
What is
just
the
put
closest
one in
thing I
there.
have to a ranged weapon attack?
Would you like me to roll mine?
Okay, yeah, you know what? Roll yours, and then
I
I'm gonna roll
promise
mine.
you,
If the
you
numbers
don't want
match,
me to.
it fired.
Wait, roll your deflect missiles. Roll your deflect missiles. That's the ranged attack. Or could they? Yeah, that is, isn't it?
Deflect missiles will just reduce. If he reduces the damage to 0, then he's good.
Well, what's the monk ability?
I mean, I just want to
That's
fire it
what
in
it
the
is.
air.
Oh, you're just gonna shoot the gun into the air? Okay. I think you could just do that. I think you can just.
All right, then I shoot the gun in the air to check and see if the first shot was it.
A bang goes off in the tent, and immediately you see the gambler be like, "No firearms in the tent! No firearms in the tent!"
I immediately dropped the gun.
I would have died. He said.
Oh my god. I pick up my gun. We can keep going outside if you want to.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I toss a silver piece to the gambler and be like, "It was nice playing with you."
He goes, "Come back to the market anytime. Perhaps I will have better items, but on return."
By chance, was there anything?
Deflect missiles attack. That's what it is.
Was there anything that we gambled away without our knowing?
He goes, "I suppose you'll have to come back to find out."
You have like a business card?
You see that he points to a little thing, a little card holder, that just says Gambler's Market. It's somewhere.
I take one.
Okay.
I have like a little card holder and I put it in there.
Okay, all right. Slip it in. It used to be a cigarette holder, but you refurbished it.
Yeah.
Okay. If we are leaving, is that everybody's done gambling? We're leaving the Gambler's Market?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. I see Nate shaking his head. Hell yeah. Okay. That means we're back on the road.
Get out of here,
again.
bro.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nate is done.
And I want you to know, Reese, I am swaggy walking with my new arm.
You are swaggy. Hey!
I got my cane arm.
Leo's got a cane arm back. He's got a.
Let's go.
He's been missing a cane arm.
I can throw my arm and grab people.
Early.
So the great thing about this battle is when I crit, I just get a static +7 damage on a crit. Like just an extra bonus 7 damage.
Yep.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. We got a dope axe. We got boots of elven kind. We got an amulet of the devout.
Cool armor.
Still, unfortunately, Jesse still has a grail that he really wants to get rid of. That I think now, because it was passed around, everybody can look at the grail stat block if you guys just want to know what that thing does.
Do I notice the grail being passed around?
Yes, you did see. You do see that they kept passing around with mage hands actively trying not to touch it.
I just look at it and go, that grail looks like a safety hazard.
Yeah, it's probably the right guess.
I'd fit it back in its hole with a sentry on top.
Okay, put it back in the little cage. Okay.
Oh, I never left the cage. Hold on.
Oh, it was just in a lead box the whole time.
Okay.
Yes.
So since we're back on the road, that puts us on day. You guys.
5? 6?
Yes, we are on day 5 of a 7-day journey. So who wants to roll the encounter check?
What are we rolling? D20? I can do it.
You roll a D20.
I'm rolling hot, so 15.
A 15. Okay, yeah, this is exciting.
Oh no.
On a 15, you guys are traveling along rather comfortably across the Pralian countryside. Enjoying despite it being the now middle of winter, the weather actually hasn't been all that bad. There's been some snow and on like early days of you guys traveling, you guys had to deal with a snowstorm blowing in, but it looks like everything's sort of leveled out. The winds are cool, but it's not too terribly cold. It's kind of sitting in like the 40s. And as you guys are officially have exited the Chura forest and are now crossing over the furrowed plains, which will quickly get you to Dalframa. Everybody give me a perception check.
Perception.
Reese, I got a question.
Yes.
On my way there, can I attune to my weapon?
Absolutely, yeah. You got a night's rest. You can attune.
I got an
I rolled
18 on perception.
Solid 7.
Solid 7. Okay.
Also, do I just follow them walking out of the gambler's den?
Yeah, I think actually, here's what I want. You tell me what you do.
Well, all right, well, let's see. He just sees a big group walking out of there with what looks like an OSHA safety hazard.
and they're all in a very small wagon.
I rolled a 27.
Oh yeah,
27
no,
wagons.
that's absolutely not okay. I follow them.
Okay.
And also, I
Get a
noticed one of
rest,
them.
perchance?
I
Yeah,
noticed,
you guys get a night's rest. Yeah.
I also noticed one of them may or may not look dwarven.
You see one who is gnomish enough that he might be a gnome, but also not gnomish enough that he could not be a dwarf. You know?
Has anybody else not seen this boxer following us?
Does he look at me funny?
Hey, fella, what's going on? Why are you following us?
Howdy, and let's see. I pull out.
I deployed
What
the
would
water
you?
cannon.
Oh God.
Can I just dodge that?
Nope, I just pull it out.
He just pulls it out. He doesn't shoot you.
winging it.
I saw you reaching for something. I don't know who you are. I have to protect some humans.
Gets the gun ready. That's fair.
He's spitting.
He's spitting. He's right.
Actually,
All right, but then Fist just absolutely. He's like already leaning on the balls of his feet.
Okay.
hold
He's
on.
he's jumping around. He's got one fist up.
Hold on. I've
Lord.
got a mediator for this situation. And I'm already riding Bill, but
Okay.
I stop. I like lean back and I go back to him with Bill.
Bill, the donkey that Ephesus is riding,
Fucking donkey.
intercedes between Bombardier and this strange Goliath and goes, "Whoa, everybody! Let's all everyone chill." And then he turns to you, Fist, and this talking donkey looks you dead in the eyes and he goes, "Compadre, what you doing?"
Pull out a stick of dynamite, ready to throw it.
Oh my God.
I look at Fist looks at this donkey
I
for a
also sit in
solid.
between. Just like
Oh, sorry.
For a solid what?
Fist looks at this donkey for a solid 5 seconds,
Okay.
just in confusion.
Hey, yo,
Before
big
he
man.
finally
donkey. Hey, Bombardier, please put the explosives away. There's very precious cargo in that wagon.
Do I see a stick of dynamite just out?
You do see a stick of dynamite. It's not lit, but it is out.
All right, I take out a pen and another piece of paper and I just start writing shit down.
Okay.
God.
And you see that the donkey goes, "Hey, compadre, what are we writing down?"
Oh, that's a clear safety violation.
What's a safety violation?
What's a safety violation? We're adventurers. We get paid to do this shit. First off, he's a minor. He's allowed to have that.
Oh, that's even worse.
He's in the guild. No, mining guild. Like, you go in a cave and rested and retrieve ore from a cave, mining. Not minor. He's not underaged.
Is that is that
You see that Bill looks back at you, Daxley, with confusion in his eyes and goes, "Is there an age limit in this world for anything?"
I don't know. I'm
All right, Bill. I'm gonna take you back up to the front of the wagon.
He goes, "I would just like to understand what is a minor in this world and what isn't a minor." And someone's not explaining that to me.
Anyone under the drinking age.
I spur Bill for the first time.
No.
Hey,
That's
yo!
or I
Make a
think you're
dex save.
confusing minor with a child. A minor is a small person that walks around with a pickaxe.
Well, what do you mean by small?
Goddamn.
That's offensive.
That is a 17 plus 4.
Okay.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to offend. You see, my dad is a dwarf. As you can see, I very much look like a Goliath, but
But he's not quite as tall as a Goliath. You rolled
a 21.
Sorry. He rolled a 21. Okay, just real quickly, you only take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as Bill kicks you off. And he goes, "Hey, trust broken. Okay? Trust broken." And he
I'm
walks
trying
off.
to get you out of there, Bill.
He walks off alone. Okay? All right, Trace, keep going.
I pull out what Fist usually calls his business card, but it's actually just a bar napkin with a bunch of shit written on top of it.
Okay.
And then at the very bottom, it has written in his best handwriting, "Union Rep."
Oh god.
Watch
I just had a
this, bro.
flashback to the Star Wars campaign.
Bombardier, you see a man hand you a surveyor for a mining guild, a union rep card.
We don't like unions in my mining guild, so I don't know how I'll really take this. You trying to start a union in my guild?
Well, let me ask you something. Y'all get dental?
Is there dentistry in this world, Reese?
Hey, somebody for sure works on teeth, but they don't call themselves a dentist.
Okay.
Does it look like I need dentistry? And I take a big smile, show them like missing teeth and like.
Okay, yeah, that checks out.
Do I need
years
to
of
make a
him biting
Constitution
rocks
saving throw for this?
Biting rocks to see what they are, yeah.
Black as black can be. Teeth from all the soot.
Fish just steals himself, and he holds out his hand and he goes, "Well, looks fine to me." But, dear, you getting your 2 weeks vacation?
I mean, depends. What's vacation?
All right, that's a no. What about overtime pay?
Where are you going with all this questioning? I don't like
I'm
questions.
just saying. It sounds like you might need a union.
I feel like I'm being attacked verbally. I'm a vicious mockery. I start priming the water gun.
He's okay. Cranking this thing up, getting ready to go.
Fish just like tries to steadily hold out his hand. He's really not trying. He goes, "I'm Fist to Cuffs McMillan. You can call me Fist."
What you doing around these parts, Fist?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I really don't know. I fought a Minotaur in an arena. It was a lot of drugs. I remember a train ride, a boat, and now I'm somewhere where they ain't got no trains.
Well, I think you made a wrong turn somewhere.
I think I did. You want to hear about how I fist fought a Minotaur, though? That shit was awesome.
I want to hear what your intentions are first.
Well, first off, that Graylin, that what it looks like unattended and unprotected dynamite looks like a safety hazard.
Hey, at least it's unlit dynamite.
Do you want to play catch?
Maybe, but that's not the time. This is not the time to start. This is not the time to be reliving childhood memories and pretending we're both each other's fathers.
That's a weird thing to make specific there, but
yeah.
This checks out.
What a way to say that. That's
you see that while you two are having this standoff, you see that stepping just like head out of the wagon, Rita goes, "What is going on?"
Rita, get back in there.
In front of me.
Fish just waves and goes, "Hi."
Well, brought my dad.
Well, howdy, darling. Who are you and why are you here?
Oh, I just saw a couple of safety hazards. Thought I might want to get them fixed. How many people y'all got in that cart?
It's just her. It's just her and her mama.
I quickly.
You see that Rita.
On the inside of the wagon, maximum occupancy 30. It's just below 2/3.
You see Rita, for the first time since you guys have ever seen her, gets a serious look on her face and goes, "Are you with the cops?"
Oh god.
Well, it looks like I'm a bit far away from my jurisdiction. I'm also a volunteer deputy, but
hey, hey, if you're outside your jurisdiction, I suggest you keep to yourself. And she steps back into the wagon. Okay.
But I am still with the Union.
From an arrow of Goliath slaying.
I just yell back when she says that. She goes, "No, it." I just go, "No, it's okay. I also worked for a drug lord."
You see that you say that, and she pivots real hard and goes, "Okay, we're lost. Okay, all right. What are we doing?"
See, my main gig was a sheriff's deputy, but then apparently the mining man in the town that we was deputying, he was also a proliferate crime boss.
All right. Well, we're heading to Del Froma, and we're transporting some rather rare cargo. You can tag along to Del Froma if you'd like, but just don't give us any violations outside of your jurisdiction, please.
Stay away from the wagon.
You can walk alongside it. I don't know that we'll be willing to give you a ride along just yet.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. My feet's real hard. I can walk for a while.
All right. Well, everybody, shall we get back in the wagon and continue?
Yeah, I gotta go talk to Bill.
You see Rita backs herself back into the wagon and just kind of like settles in. All right, so from the perception checks earlier, anyone who got above a 15.
Wait, when did we have to make a perception check?
Right after you made the encounter check.
Ah.
I believe that Coleman got a 27, Ethan got an 18 on his perception.
Okay, I got a 22, but
okay.
I did not roll that earlier. Sorry.
No worries. As you guys exit the Chura into the furrowed plains, which are just massive, like safari style stretches of just tall grass. There's no trees for miles. Like you see like the randomness, like one tree standing up by itself every couple, like way off in the distance, maybe 2 miles from you. It's just very stretched. You see sun would normally be like beating down and scorching everything, but since it's winter time, the ground's just kind of covered in a light layer of snow. But there's this tall grass everywhere that comes up to like mid waist. And as you guys are looking at across this field, the three of you who gave me a number, you guys see moving across the field pretty rapidly towards you guys. At first, you think is some sort of giant crab. You see like crab style like legs moving really fast and large structure on top of it that you think would be a shell. As it gets closer, you guys realize that it's a house on legs. They are semi-robotic. There's a steam chimney sticking out of the top of the house that's just blowing a huge cloud of black smoke as this thing just runs across the field.
Shout out Hal and his moving castle.
This is having flashbacks.
You see it running across the field very rapidly, and then what do you guys do? It does seem to be moving towards you.
As I was trying to say before we got moving, Gaxley was going to climb up on top of the wagon just to take perks.
Okay.
He's standing on Rita.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Top of the covered wagon.
Yeah.
Standing on her shoulders.
She's tall for her age.
Yeah.
The water cannon deployed.
Okay, everyone's get set up. As it approaches, you guys see it's a pretty pretty large house actually. It's probably it's 1 story, but it's pretty wide. You guys see outside the smokestack, there's actually like 2 other chimneys that are on it that are like have a light smoke coming out of it that you kind of get the feeling is from more of like a wood burning fire than like whatever sort of like engine thing that the other smoke is coming from. As it gets closer to you guys see over the door, written on scribed into a large piece of wood over the door, it says Tio's Tavern on the Go.
We got a walking tavern, fellas.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't drink. I mean, if y'all find people want to stop by, I'm gonna peek in the carriage. Anybody want something to drink?
They might have food as well, and
you see that Rita pops her head up out of the hole. Absolutely, we want something to drink. Absolutely, they have Heath.
I guarantee you they might.
Thing? Or like
fucking Heath is amazing.
It's a Rita thing. She crawls out of the hole and she hops out of the wagon. You see that as the house finally gets about like 20 yards from you guys, it stops with a loud creak, and you guys see the legs spread out and drop down like they like go like spread eagle on the ground to the house down to regular level.
Oh heavens.
And then the door opens up and you guys see two dwarves drunkenly stumble out of the building. And one of them goes, you and me right now, you bloody bastard. And he goes, I'll beat your ass all day. And they go like square up with each other. They're about to fight. And then they both look and they go, where the hell are we? How are you lot?
What was this area called again? It was the something plains?
The Farrowed Plains, which somehow I forgot to write onto the map. But
hey buddies, you're in the Farrowed Plains.
Where the fuck we end up all the way out here?
I think that tavern moves.
Then you see that they both look and they go, fuck me, we got it. We went to Tio's. Oh no. How did we end up here? We didn't start here, by the way. This was not the first tavern we stopped at. Oh no.
Where are y'all from?
We are from Dalfroma.
That's where we're heading. We've got a day's ride left.
Oh boy. Alright. So we're alright, well if your guys are headed that direction, you see that they actually
alongside us. We can offer protection.
You see that they look at each other and look back at you guys. And you see that one of them walks into the tavern and you hear like some yelling going on inside. And then he starts back out and he goes, well, actually, Tio says he's going to be heading back that way. So we'll probably just stay here.
I think I'm going with Tio.
Does Ephesus go inside the tavern?
I don't even wait to hear back from the party. I'm going.
Oh yeah, no. Fish just walks inside.
Okay, you guys enter Tito's.
Would it be possible to hitch the wagon to Tito's?
Well, it's not moving currently, but you think maybe you could with rope, like hook it up. Okay. You do think, weirdly enough, that house might have been moving faster than your horses, so it might be rough on the carriage to do it, but you could.
Hey, Bill, if we Bill, if you lead our horses in the buggy behind Tio's, I'll make sure you get a drink when we get there. Whatever you want.
I can stay with the wagon to guide them.
Yeah. You see Bill goes, I'm still angry at you for the whole spur incident, but I've never turned down a beer in my life, and I'm not going to start today.
All right. Pull out a sugar cube and hand it to Bill.
Bill goes, you're a saint, and he eats it out of your hand.
Just fucking, here you go.
You're a saint.
Right, now, if you behave for me on the ride to Dalfroma, there's more where that came from.
All right. I see what this is. I understand bribery when I see it. And you know what? I'll take it.
Good. I love a donkey that can be bribed.
And I love anyone on the planet who has sugar cubes. Okay. Hold on, let me load my Tio's art.
Oh, and can I, before I go in, I want to put on my boots of Elven Kind.
Okay.
When I take off my boots and put these on, do they like turn into cowboy boots?
They do turn into cowboy boots for sure.
Okay, that's good. I hook my spurs on because of course they fit.
Yo, I love the art. That's cool.
Oh,
it's so mechanical.
You guys enter inside Tio's and see a surprisingly busy tavern. You guys see on the inside, it actually looks way bigger than it does on the outside. Which is the first thing that probably takes you guys by surprise. Is a much larger room once you guys get in there, and there's you guys see elves, halflings, gnomes, some orcs, surprisingly, like set up in here. A few dragonborn on one table, and the majority of the room seems to be Harangon, like rabbit folk people, who are all running about to and from table to table, drinking. You guys see behind the counter, wearing a tiny little bandana and literally hoisting a glass because he's so small, is a little bitty fairy with like dragonfly wings, who's maybe a foot tall, maybe. All right, and you see that he's literally like doing his best to hoist a fully poured like stein of beer as he like flies it to a table and he drops it down. Hey, son. And they go, you see that some dragonborn go, thanks again, Tio. And he goes, anytime, fellas, anytime. And he drops it down, flies back behind. And you guys enter Tia's. Oh, what would you guys like to do while you're in here?
I'm definitely just going straight to the bar. I'm ordering
You
a drink.
see that Rita beats you to it, sits down. Can I get Heath, please?
Does she have like a hat or a hood on?
You see that she's got a hood pulled up over her hair.
Okay.
Her very red, borderline Merida from Brave hair, kind of like curling and sticking out the sides. And she goes, can I get a Heath, please? And you see that the little flary guy goes, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I can get you a beer. And she goes, it'll do.
Have I heard of a Heath before?
No, I don't think you have.
Dang, I thought that'd be a thing.
I don't think you have.
I'm gonna give the guy a gold coin. I'm just gonna be like, just give her whatever she wants.
He goes, wow, okay, all right. Well, you know, like a gold coin could buy like 30 beers.
You know what? Give me those, and I want a suspiciously large tray, and I'm gonna run them out to the.
He goes. He turns around. He goes. First, we need the TO special, and you see a suspiciously large tray of beers. It's brought around the corner.
Yep. I'm gonna leave 4 for
You see, it's actually
for Rita.
Okay, you see, it's actually like the steins, like the tankards are all empty, and next to her is a pig with a barrel of beer strapped to it. It's like walking next to the lady, and she goes, Did you order the TO special?"
Yeah, can I get those? Can I get them all filled right now, please?
She goes, "All right." She sits the glasses down and she goes, "Tugsy, do your work." And you see the pig goes one by one, leaning and pouring beer into the.
He is very talented.
She goes, he really likes to show off. Don't praise him too much, okay?
Is that Hawks from Seven Deadly Sins?
And the pig just continues to do that. When it's done, you see that she hands him a truffle, and then he wanders back behind the counter.
Oh, that is a lucky guy. I'm gonna give Rita. How many we got? Like 17 humans.
Yes, yeah. Without Rita, there's 17 now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 18 total.
I'm gonna keep 8 in the NTOs, and I'm gonna bring the rest out to the humans.
Okay, I respect that. You take the rest out to the humans. Okay, yeah, this is actually a good moment for this. When you get out there and start handing out beers, you see, as I've mentioned before, there's a variety of ages here. People like in their mid-20s, people, some children, all kind of like piled into this wagon. You start passing out beers to people. As you get out there, you hear like probably like 3 kids all like surrounding and trying to talk to a young boy who you think is probably around Rita's age. And you see that they're all like bothering him about something, and they're like, "Come on, just sing the song. We can't remember the song." And he's like, I've sung it like 20 times on this road trip. I'm done singing the song. And they're like, "Come on, just one more time." Won't bother you again. We're almost there anyway. And he goes, okay, all right, fine, okay. It goes like this, all right? Cat pirate of the sky, 9 lives he not had. A tricorn hat, they said he was clad. He battled against dragons and things far afoul, but he ran out of tricks when he came against Drow. High in the sky above a city, Baxi became an unlucky flyer.
You cut out.
That happens. Where'd I cut out at?
The line before last.
Okay, so high in the sky above a city on fire, Baxi. Oh, Captain Locke on the Sun Chaser's bow. He flew quite so high, but oh shit! I forgot my own lyrics. You ever write a song in a rush?
No.
Lost me at ever write a song.
I have written several songs that no one shall ever hear because they're not that good.
I don't be writing songs. I be writing lyrical masterpieces known as raps.
God, man.
But
I just want to say, Fist caught none of that. He was just astounded at the proportional strength of that fairy.
He's very strong. Okay, sorry. Got my lyrics back. Oh, Captain Locke on the Sun Chaser's bow. He flew quite so high, but he came crashing down. Oh, Captain Locke on the Sun Chaser's bow. He flew quite so high, but he came crashing down. And you hear all the kids cheer as he finishes singing.
An ode to Captain Quorum.
I just need a recording of this that we can post in the thing.
I have. There's more lyrics, but I decided to stop.
Honestly, when we do the D&D podcast, that's just going to be the opening theme.
It's just a song about Captain Locke. No other character.
He was the main character, honestly.
Okay, I'll be back.
You hear this singing as you begin to pass out beers amongst these very weary travelers who are all very grateful to be handed a beer. Everybody's grateful, except you see that several of them take the ones the kids try to take. I'm like, you don't need that. You don't need that.
Actually, I told you last week how I had to purify food and water.
Okay,
yeah. Children, I'm going to purify the beer if I can make that into water. Because alcohol is kind of a poison, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to say this, actually. Give me like, just a straight wisdom roll.
Straight wisdom.
Got that wisdom.
That'll be a 12.
You, with your knowledge of, like, natural magics from the goddess that you've chosen to serve, know a little unique trick when it comes to purifying water, where you're actually able to kind of bend the spell a little bit to do more than it's actually meant to do. And instead of just purifying these, you turn these beers into grape juice for these kids and pass them out.
Would have made more sense if it was
wine. I'm gonna give them out and I'm gonna say, well, you know, it wasn't that good, but I at one point knew somebody who could turn water into wine.
This is the other way around. He's turning wine into grape juice.
You see they're all very thankful as they drink it, and you know, they actually, like, everyone kind of like climbs out of the wagon. They're all wearing hoods. They all kind of climb out and like stretch for the first time in like 7 days, where they're all able to kind of like move.
Oh, you're cutting out a little bit.
Of course I am. Have to.
Got you.
Wouldn't be me if it didn't. Yeah. But they're just all very grateful to like have a second to like enjoy a cold beer on a decent day, not stuck in a wagon that they've been stuck in for a week almost.
I'm gonna give the grape juice to the guy who was singing. I'm like, oh, what's that little tune from?
He goes, I actually don't know. It's like way back in the day. My parents sang it. Their parents sang it. It's just like an old tune about some pirate captain who apparently one time crashed a ship.
Did Feth ever say anything about any of the crew?
He never mentioned them to you. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't just infer.
It's all up here.
It's all up there. You know what? In a act of religious sanctity.
Okay, here we go. What a starting of a sentence.
What can I say? What can I say, man? You know me.
What can I say?
Actually, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna kind of go away from the humans right here. It's been a minute since I prayed. You know, we got out of the forest.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just going to pray to Ms. Mathis and be like, am I following your path?
Make a religion check for me.
I don't want to, because I mean, I know who Locke is, but Alduin does it, so I don't want to just be like, was that song any important at all? Because I wouldn't know that.
You wouldn't know that. You're right.
Did Locke have any connection with Ms. Mathis?
He did not.
If I remember correctly, he did not. It was just
as the song, if I was saying the rest of the lyrics, the song would explain that Locke had a deal with a demon. So
rolled pretty good on that one. That's a 15 on the die for a 19.
Okay, on a 19, you pray to Mesmethus if you're on the right path. And for a second, you don't really get a response because it's kind of hard to just drown out the general noise of people around you. So you're having kind of a hard time focusing at the start.
Yeah, the usual.
And you feel like a brisk wind kind of hit you in the back of the neck. It kind of jars you for a second, where you like instinctually kind of open your eyes from, and you see all of like these, and off behind them, off in the distance, past the people, past the tavern, just kind of close enough you can tell it's a person, but not close enough that you can make out features. They're not the exact features. You just see an elf standing off in the distance with blonde hair, with a bow over their back. And then you see the wind kind of kick up the snow on the ground, and suddenly they're gone.
So how did the elf, like, I don't have any features. I wouldn't have been able to tell if it was like long hair or short hair or anything like that.
I will say it was like shoulder length hair. Okay. And it was very blonde. Like blonde enough that in the sunlight it would almost be semi-reflective, you know.
Hey, my hair's not very blonde, but it is very reflective in the sun.
All these riddles, Ms. Mathis, these riddles. Don't know what to do about this. I'm just saying like all this. I'm like kicking rocks, walking back to the tavern, and then I just like turn around and like kind of run to see if like there's any remnants of where the elf was.
You just run off in the distance to where the elf was?
Yeah. How far was it?
It was like maybe a football field's distance from you.
Okay. So yeah, I just run.
You run out. It's kind of past the tavern. It's an open field, so you can still see everything that's kind of like happening around, you know. And you kind of run up to like where you thought that person was standing. Okay. And when you get there, roll an investigation check for me.
Okay. Not as hot. That's literally only an 8.
On an 8, you look around in the general area, you see anything to start, but for like just as you're about to like leave, as you're about to walk off, you could swear you see at least one boot print in the snow there, but just one. Nothing else, nothing of importance, nothing of value, just a single boot print in the snow, and that's it.
I kind of like hit my trident on the ground in like frustration, and I just start walking back.
Okay, you start walking back to the tavern.
Did Fifth leave us the instrument I played. I think it was a lute. Did
He
he
did
leave
leave a
that with
lute.
us?
Yes, he did.
Then everybody else is inside. The humans are kind of out there by themselves. Someone needs to keep watch on them, make sure nothing goes wrong while they're having
Okay.
some merrymaking. So I'm gonna grab the lute and I'm just gonna practice a little bit.
Okay. You start tuning the lute and practicing. And while you're doing that, what is everyone else doing? What's people inside the tavern up to?
I'm chatting with Rita to try and figure out what Heath is. I really want to know.
She goes, it's okay, so it's like it's in a can.
Okay.
And it's like it's not beer, but it's like it makes you feel more alive, if that makes sense.
But is it alcoholic?
I'll be honest, I could not tell you.
So why are you going around asking for Heath if you can't tell me this?
Look, I can't explain it to you. I just know what it is and what it tastes like.
Well, what does it
delicious
taste
and
like?
I love it. It tastes like you're alive. All right.
Is there anything I can roll insight for to see if it tastes like it's alive? Coleman knows what this is. He's not dumb, I promise you.
Yeah. Roll inside, I guess.
Coleman knows what it is.
You forgot what it is.
But I want it to be in character that he finds out. Okay, I just dropped my dice.
Actually, instead of insight, roll a history check for me.
That's worse. Okay.
Yeah, but it's gonna make sense in a minute. Trust the process.
Okay, that's a 6 plus 1 for a 7.
Don't trust the process. You can't remember a damn thing. You can't. I will say, she says a can of Heath. And you just have a very foggy memory of when you were like a child, like a very young, being in a shop somewhere and seeing a singular can that said Heath on a shelf. But that's all you remember.
So is it like Heth? Heath?
She goes,
Heath.
No, that's exactly it. Yeah, it's Heth. Yeah.
Okay, I vaguely recall seeing a can of Heath a long, long time ago, but I don't know what life tastes like, I guess.
She goes, well, if you ever get the chance, it'll change you. All right. For the better, maybe. I don't know. But it'll change you.
All right. I'm just going to take this health potion and put it back in my bag.
Okay.
I was just fiddling with the top of it.
Okay. Just put it back in your bag. While you're doing that, anybody else who's in the tavern, anybody doing anything particular?
This is chatting up the ferry, trying to see if he's got a boxing ring somewhere.
You see the little ferry bartender who's cleaning a glass by standing inside of the glass and is scrubbing the wall because he's so small. And he's scrubbing the wall and he goes, I mean, I don't personally have a boxing ring, but we're gonna be heading back to Dolfroma later, and there's arenas of all kinds there.
Oh, I was just thinking because I'm looking at my purse here. We're getting a little low. Obviously, we got to have a venue, and that would need at least 10% of the tape.
Hold on. Are you pitching the idea of a boxing ring to this guy?
Well, I am now, apparently.
Okay, hold on. You said you need at least 10% to take. Are you pitching the idea to this dude to host a boxing match, or are you saying that you need a place that will give you 10% of the cut?
No. The venue obviously takes 10% of what is of the revenue from the match.
Okay, so you're pitching this to the guy. Okay. Understood. He goes, you see that he props his elbows up on the rim of the glass and said something like, look, man, I appreciate what you say, but there's no way in hell I can host a boxing match in this place. I mean, look around and you see there's just way too many people in here for him to clear space for a ring. It's a very loud and rambunctious tavern. I don't have a space. I mean, you ever tried to make extra room in a tavern with legs? It's not easy.
No, I guess you got a point. You got OSHA to worry about once you start doing stuff like that.
Who?
True.
Who do I have to worry about?
Oh, OSHA. It's just this one guy that that finds you whenever something looks unsafe.
You see, you see that immediately he gets very scared and starts looking around at all the things that might be unsafe in the place. He's like, does he? When you say find you, do you mean like he's just like coming to pay a visit, or?
Oh no. He finds you, and then he finds you.
Oh boy. All right. Well, it's been nice talking to you. And you see he flies out of the thing and into the kitchen. He's gone.
The first place he checks is the kitchen.
He's got to go to the kitchen. Okay, it's a mess there.
So, y'all, what did I miss? I'm sorry, I've been gone for 20 minutes.
It's all good. We are in a tavern that has legs. What is Rudy doing?
We're in what?
We're in a tavern that has legs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm definitely trying to find out why this tavern has legs.
We probably should have been doing that.
Do you just ask like one of the locals, or do you ask like the barkeep? Or are you trying to find a particular person to talk to about it? Or are you just yell it in the middle of the room? How does Rudy handle it?
You know what? I've never been in a situation like this. I go to the middle room, I go, now everyone here, why does this tavern have legs? And I point to the floorboard.
You yell that into the room, and you see that for a moment, everyone kind of stops drinking. And all at the same time, for like 30 seconds, all kind of ponder that same question as if they've never thought about it before. They all kind of like, why does this tavern have legs? And then you see that one dwarf goes, I don't know, but I know why it has beer. And everyone cheers and starts going drinking. Just right back to what they were doing.
Meanwhile, the fairy's just trying to figure out a way to anchor those legs so he can have something similar to support me.
I look down before I go, if only I had a mouth to drink.
You see that one barmaid comes by and she goes,
and a little bit of oil comes out my eye.
You see that one barmaid comes by with a rag and cleans the oil off the ground and goes, what? Son, would you like an oil bath? Because we can't offer that. You're not the first automaton to wander into this tavern.
About that. Well, I'll take it. And I let all my little ants go somewhere so they don't get drowned in oil.
You guys see a very uniform line of ants exit out of the tavern. In a perfect line.
They will return. And I go hop in the oil bath.
Okay, you hop in the oil bath. Anybody else doing anything at the tavern?
Well, Fist sees that line of ants and looks over at Bombardier and
so
just
heavy
goes,
in his role play that he's literally learning the loot right
normal?
now.
I am.
He's literally learning the loot while we do this.
One more time, buddy.
That's crazy.
I said Fist sees that line of ants and looks over at Bombardier and he just goes, that boy ain't right, is he?
That boy ain't right, is he?
I thought you were about to say, and he calls OSHA for.
Well, we don't guys, audits around here. Right?
Thank you guys so much for letting me sit in. I gotta go back to my family and my baby.
Yeah,
So I've kind of been in and out. But
gotcha.
Yes, it's been so cool. It's so fun. Hopefully I can play around next week and
that would be awesome.
or whatever. I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah, it'd be great. I love this.
Alrighty. Well, see you guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Reese.
Yes.
Daxley would like to hop into the tavern, and grab a mug of mead or honey wine if they have it. And what did I say earlier? I was yeah, I'll just get that. And if they have heath, I'll get some.
If they have heath?
If they do, yeah.
They unfortunately do not. To the dismay of Rita, she cannot find it.
I'm still trying to put it together. That's what I'm doing right there. I'm
You see
asking her
that
all
she's
kinds
sitting.
of questions.
Rita is sitting on the bar by herself, 3 beers into the 4 beers that Alduin left her, and it hasn't been that long. Okay, and she's like, "I just need 1 can of Heath." All right, that's all I'm saying. I just need 1 can of Heath. I just need 1 can of Heath. That's all.
If you could just tell me what life tastes like.
I can't explain it to you. You just have to experience it. Okay. All right. Well, if that's all we're doing in the tavern, then that
for my ants. After I get the bath.
You retrieve your ants after the bath. That is going to bring us to the end of day 6. Mm-hmm. All right. So we've only got 1 more day of travel before we reach Dalfroma. Who would like to make the roll?
I'll make
what
the
did I
roll.
miss?
They rolled an encounter check, and they just happened to roll a. They wandered up on. It's actually that walked to them.
Okay.
Yeah. Trace, did you say you wanted to roll?
Yeah, I can roll.
Yeah, okay. Could just roll me a d20. Our last encounter check.
That would be a 4.
On a 4, nothing happens. He rolled.
There we go.
He rolled a calm day, surprisingly.
Let's go.
Nice.
Well, I would roll a 17 if that would have mattered. That was 17 was a not calm day, actually.
It was not a calm day, actually. Is what I'm telling you. I looked at it and I was like, "You're old." It was either a calm day or a snowstorm.
Snowstorms around here.
As you guys are traveling on your last day of travel, is there anything you guys want to do while you're stuck together in a wagon on this last day before you guys finally reach the city?
Are we all on the wagon?
I believe so. Yeah.
Anybody?
Unless somebody is actively not on the wagon. Which
any of y'all still in that bar, or are y'all coming out here to hang out in the wagon?
I'll come to the wagon.
I'll head to the wagon. I'm looking for the maximum capacity sticker on that wagon.
Have me and Bill re-healed our problem?
You know, after Bill had a beer, he looks at you sincerely and he goes, "Look, I understand that you're trying to build a bond here. And that's why you got me this sick coat. All right. And I love this coat. And I think, if I'm being honest with myself, I love you, Brid. I love you. All right. But you crossed the line with the spur that genuinely hurt me. All right. So
I'm sorry. I was just trying to get you out of that situation.
I understand that, and I'm looking back on it. I respect that you were looking out for me, but sometimes you gotta let a donkey be a donkey. All right. And sometimes being a donkey means and putting yourself in situations that you don't actually have to be in. But I respect that you were trying to look out for me, and because of that, I'm willing to lay this aside.
All right. Speaking of I want to get to know you better, but I also want to get to know everybody better. So I turn back to the group and I say, anybody down for 2 truths and a lie?
Bill goes,
Well,
I can do it.
What do I have to lose? Might as well.
I have some ready if y'all want to get y'all's together.
I haven't lied in 7 years.
Bill goes, you want me to start? I can do it.
You can start, Bill.
All right. All right. So 2 truths and a lie. All right. So, truths. 2 truths and a lie. Okay. All right. Let me lay it down. I got it. I am 28 years old. I am from the Feywild. And my father's name is also Bill.
I think the two truths are his father's name is Bill and he's from the Feywild. Because he told us he was from the Feywild.
I also think that. I think the age one is the one that's off.
Ain't no steed so eloquently spoken, only 26 years old.
You would be wrong. My father's name is not Bill. I don't even have a.
Then how were you born, Bill?
It's over.
You see that Bill leans in to you, Ephesus, and whispers something to you that I'm going to message you. Okay, that this is a genuine thing he's whispering to you. Okay.
Reese, I have a very out of context question.
Okay. All right.
This has nothing to do with D&D.
What does this
But
mean,
I figured
Bill?
while you're top, I was gonna ask you, how do I level up fast in The Witcher?
Do as many of the bounties as you can find.
Word, like on the message boards.
Yeah, if you go to the message boards, which as you get to different areas, they'll clear every message board you can.
Word.
Fighting monsters gets much XP.
Word.
All right. Bill has done his. Who else would like to go?
Is anybody else would like to go right now, or I can go?
Nate Crazy?
What?
Do you want to play Two Truths and a Lie as Leo? You have to make up
because I don't know what that is because I've never done that, so I'm scared to play it. So I'm just watching in the corner.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Leo, you'll get along fine, I promise.
I'm scared.
We're just picking 2 truths about yourself and 1 lie about yourself that is not true, because that is what a lie is.
And then the group has to guess which one is the lie.
Well, I guess I will go then. All
right.
My name is Milo. Milo Kane III. Feth is the one that gave me this gun here. I pat my pistol or my revolver.
Okay.
And I have an ass tattoo that says "Mama's Little Cowboy" that I had to get because I lost a bet.
That's actually hilarious.
All right, guys, what do we think?
Definitely a truth.
What do we think?
I'm not gonna lie, I missed those. My computer had to restart.
Don't worry, it's fine. I can repeat them. All right.
Word.
My name is Milo Kane III. Feth is the one that gave me this revolver, and I pat it. And I have an ass tattoo that says "Mama's Little Cowboy" that I had to get because I lost a bet.
The lie is gotta be wrong.
Huh?
The lie is the ass tattoo.
I was gonna say the ass tattoo, but it's not because you don't have it. It's because you didn't lose a bet. You just wanted it.
Yeah.
I'm saying the name.
Well, I know his name's. It might be the name because you added the third. I don't think it's the third.
Hey, you already locked in the ass tattoo. Just remember that.
I know. Okay. Well.
Just remember that. That's fair.
The name is correct. I mean, the name is the lie. The name is the lie.
Yeah.
I'm Milo Kane the second.
You did lie about your name.
Milo would be cheap like that, so that's what he did.
Yeah.
Well, then who's the
That's-
third?
His son would be the third if he had one.
And if I named him Milo Kane.
Which
Okay.
you should.
That's Milo has done it. Bill has done it. Who next would like to, in character, do two truths and a lie?
Technically, Daxley would be back out on the wagon. So he wouldn't have even been there to guess, but...
Oh, that's why I was saying we were all on the wagon.
I gotcha.
My knees are asleep. Oh my god.
Trey Saints.
Hell, I'll go. Well,
All right, let's get after it.
First off, everybody, my name is Fisticuffs Macmillan. You can call me Fist for short.
Alrighty. Is
We
that
will be-
one of your questions, your answers of me?
Oh no, that's just a proper introduction.
All right. So that's one truth.
I once deputized a Minotaur.
What the fuck?
I could see that happening. Don't know you very well, but I could see that happening.
And I do not actually work for the union.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, we'll say. Yeah.
I don't think you deputized a Minotaur because the sheriff would have to do it, not a deputy. And you said you were a deputy. I broke the game, fellas.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
Bill goes, "Oh my god. You're not even a deputy, are you?" Anybody else gonna guess?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember everything he said, so I don't know.
All right. Well, Blake, you're disqualified.
I'll say I can repeat it. I can repeat
Okay.
it.
All right.
I'll say that my name is Fisticuffs Macmillan. I've deputized the Minotaur, and I work for the miners' union.
That's tough.
I'm sticking with mine.
Well, if no one else is going to guess, I think Trace, reveal.
The lie is that I work for the miners' union.
Yeah.
How did you deputize as a deputy?
I pull out a bottle cap. Really, no, it's just a silver piece with like a push pin through a hole. I just go, I want you to know, sir, this is my badge.
So you had two lies.
Yeah.
You played the game
No.
wrong.
no, that town is just very poor.
Easy.
No, that town is just very poor. I bested a Minotaur in fisticuffs, and when he decided to turn his life around, I sent him over to work as a deputy.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Does anyone else want to do this in character?
Where is this game taking place at?
It's taking place
the
in the
wagon.
wagon on their guys' last day of travel.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, my two truths and a lie are I can hold my breath for a whole day if I wanted to. The other one, or another one, is I can hit with a sword better than I can a bow. And I have led an expedition to take down a young dragon.
Okay.
The first one was the
Listen.
lie.
Yeah, the first one was a lie.
What was the first one?
Because I didn't know this one.
The first one was that he could hold his breath for a whole day if he wanted to.
I want to say it's the second one.
It can't be the second one because think about it. You can hit a lot of things easier with a sword than you can a bow.
Yeah, but he's a ranger.
Man, he's fitting, dude.
You see that Bill looks you dead in the eye. Actually, he goes, "You don't know how to shoot a bow, do you?"
Oh God. Anybody else have a guess?
I don't like the donkey, but I'm interested to see if he's right.
Now, do you mean throwing the sword or actually using it like a sword?
Yeah, that's a valid question. Hold on.
Funnily enough, I meant mounting a sword in a bow. But no. Has everybody put in their guess?
Yes, I believe so.
The lie is that I can hit with a sword better than I can a bow.
Let's go.
That don't make no damn sense.
Air genasi do not have to breathe; they can hold their breath indefinitely.
That's true. Yeah. Racial feature.
Yep.
All
That's
right.
fair.
Anybody else want to give it a go?
I like how no one even doubted the dragon.
That wasn't in doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick Deer has no clue how to play this game. Nor does he know enough to tell two truths and a lie, so he just stays silent.
Okay, that's fair. Root Beer doesn't even know who he is. Okay.
He says, "I came out of the dirt 2 weeks ago. I met a man with the shovel, and then I went to a town. Oh wait, those are all three truths."
Wait.
That's what
I
happened
came
in
out
Canada.
2 weeks ago. I met a guy with a shovel, and I know how to play this game.
Okay. I guess it's my turn since we're playing this on the. Okay.
Yep. Okay,
My
Bob,
gun has.
into it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, my gun has 3 air elementals in it. I've lost 7 people in a mining expedition, and I have a sister named Sue.
You know, I really think y'all would
Okay,
benefit
so he has
from a
3 air
union.
elementals in his gun. He lost 7 people
Yep.
on a mining expedition, and he has a sister named Sue.
Yep.
It's the
Okay.
third one. Your sister's name is Suzanne.
Got him.
Her name's Danny. Calm down.
Anybody else got guesses?
Honestly, mining accidents are no joke. I'd believe it was more than 7 people.
Yeah.
Well, he said no.
He said, actually, it was
He's
the
like, yeah.
entire old mining guild. I had to join a new one because they all died.
Yeah. I lost my whole crew, actually.
It was 6, not 7. I made it out alive.
It was 65.
Oh God.
It was a big cave, massive cave.
All
They
right.
might
Okay.
still be alive. We don't know.
None of them had dark vision. It was only me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. Some rich guy tried to make a submarine and send it.
Yeah, that
I
incident
think
was
I've heard that one
horrible.
before.
Yeah.
They used this weird gaming console as a controller.
It says Logitech on it.
Logitech.
What?
It should have been a GameCube controller, then they would have been fine.
Oh yeah, the mistake was the Logitech.
No,
Sure.
it should have definitely been a Wii with a
Dude, if
nunchuck.
they weren't,
Yeah, a Wiimote with the
Actually, a Wiimote would
nunchuck.
have been fine. Yeah.
You got
dude, if they weren't hooking that thing up to an N64 controller, the one that's got the 3 teats.
yeah.
That's actually also a fair point.
Yeah. Dude, the central joystick, it's overpowered. Underestimated and overpowered.
Reese, wave to your mother. She says good night.
Good night, mother of mine.
A woman also waves.
Good night, Miss Liddell.
They all said good night, Miss Liddell. Good night, guys.
Okay.
Good
night.
All right. I think everyone's locked in their guesses, and I think most of you guess it's the mining accident.
Mine's the sister's name.
I'm going to guess the lie is the sister.
Okay.
The lie was the mining expedition. I lost 17.
Oh, God.
17 mule.
That was my first guess. My mistake was
You know, were the friends and family of those affected properly compensated?
And it was Squirt and Mithril. They went insane.
What he hasn't told you is that it was recent, and it was the cave that we were in recently.
There's a lot of risk in starting a new mine. Deadlines have to be met. Mistakes get made.
They messed with the Mithril and they exploded, and it was just a bad day from there.
Is all you mine Mithril?
No, we mine gold and ore and other resources, but Mithril is the most dangerous one we mine.
Probably a moneymaker too.
Yeah.
Wild shit out of that
I
stuff.
can't see how it would be. Probably
All right, so that means Ephesus, Bill, Daxley, Fist, and Bombardier have all done. So, Nate, you're not going to do it? You will? Okay.
I will.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Obviously, I've been in the corner.
Yes. You gotta think about it now.
Okay. My first one is that Moontown was actually given to me. I did not buy it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. My second one is that under my fur, on a part of my body, there's a tattoo of a skull and bones.
Okay.
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 And my third one is Matilda is or was my housemaid, right?
Yes.
That was her name? Matilda?
Yes. Yeah.
That Matilda was actually a girl on a ship that we took down when I was a pirate, and we rescued her.
Okay.
I took her in.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Those are my three.
Those are his three.
So what was the first one?
The first one was he didn't actually buy Moontown. Someone
was given
gifted
to
him Moontown.
I choose that one.
Yeah, I want to choose that one too.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah, I don't believe
I think you were giving it.
Look at that man. His stature, he's got plenty of money.
Anybody else?
His stature, he does have plenty of money. That part is true. I think Bill looks at you and he goes, "You weren't ever a pirate."
Classic Bill. Moron. It wasn't an option.
I think
anybody else?
I think that's everyone's guess.
Okay. The lie is the tattoo.
Okay.
Boo Town was given to me by the pirate man that was my captain. He bought it, and then when he passed away, it was given to me in his will.
That actually adds up because he would have had just as much, if not more money.
That's why I still have as much money as I have, because I didn't spend it all on that.
Okay. That checks out, actually. All right. So Root Bear isn't going to play. Tantan, do you want to do it for Alduin or now?
If I'm gonna be honest, man, I just haven't been able to think of anything, so I'm gonna pass.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Gotcha.
fair. All right. Well, that's everybody. So that's our last day of travel. We
What a long
finally
day.
arrive after a week's travel to
We
the
all love
city
our
of Dalthroma. Oh. Nestled comfortably on the shores of Lake Voon, you guys see a sprawling city appear before you as you crest over a large hillside and finally look down into the small valley that then leads off into the massive lake, and a beautiful sprawling city covering the lakeshore, with markets and bazaars and large manor houses and even a couple huge cathedrals all built all over the city. And it's, even though you guys arrive in the middle of the night, there is a hustle and bustle of people trying to come to and fro from the city, a near constant flow of people coming in and out of the gates. You guys see the majority of the civilians seem to be Heron guys, the rabbit folk people. You guys see the guards folk guarding the gate, checking like passes as people pass it to and fro from the city. And out on the lake shore itself, or out on the lake itself, you guys see several fairly large ships that seem to be carrying some sort of cargo through the lake, and a fully alive city, even though genuinely the middle of the night. As you guys arrive, is there any preparations you guys want to do before entering the city itself? Because you guys are in a wagon with some unique cargo, to say the least.
Yeah. I would like to steer the wagon directly towards the Dilfroma Ekrar's headquarters.
Well, first things first, you gotta get in through the gate.
I know. I would like to flash my badge to the guards and be like, "Hey, I'm in on official Ekrar's business."
You flash your badge to the guards. You see the guard kind of still stamps in front of the wagon, and he goes, very well. Aircross bag seems legit. I still need proper procedure to check any cargo on board, and if you have any other passengers, they will need to introduce guild memberships or memberships of some kind of their own. Otherwise, they cannot be permitted to enter the city with any sort of weapons.
I handed him the bar napkin that said the union rep.
He looks at it, looks at you, looks at it, looks at you.
Gentlemen, do y'all have dental?
Oh my god.
You see that he just slowly hands the napkin back to you, and he goes, "We don't do unions in Dalfroma." He kind of steps back from you. If you are a member of any guild of the city, you can produce a guild membership of some kind. You have any sort of IDs?
Is there a bounty hunters guild here? That would be similar to the one in, or any like chapters from Zimmerel.
There is for sure like adventurers guilds here, and some of those are bounty hunters. You don't know chapters from Zimmerel here in
Okay.
Dalfroma's kind of a weird city in the way that they don't actually have they do a lot of trade with a lot of people, but they don't have an embassy in other places.
Gotcha.
Can I state that this? No, I guess that would probably be kind of pointless. Say that this whole trail or this wagon is protected by the mining guild. There's precious cargo, valuable and polymithril.
You see the guard goes.
He does have mithril.
The guard goes. Very well. Delframa does recognize the Brass Blood Mining Company. Do you have papers?
I would, yes.
Yeah. So you produce ID for him to read over. And he goes, very well. We will still need to search the wagon. And anyone who you have with you who doesn't have membership papers can leave their weapons with us here at the gate. And then as long as they return within 7 days with some sort of guild ID or membership of some kind, we will return the weapons to them. But we cannot permit them to enter the city unless they are members of a city guild or a recognized ally of the city.
As he starts mentioning that, and I'm going to start raising my voice. If any of my mithril is damaged or broken or missing, I'm going to come after you.
Does my donkey need papers?
He goes, I suppose not. It is just a donkey, yes. And you see that Bill, for the first time, is silent.
Bill, this was supposed to be a funny moment, Bill. Come on.
Bill just nods.
All of the weapons on this wagon are lent out by the Ekrars, so they will be under my jurisdiction.
Now, Reese, I have a quick question.
Okay.
Would you say that these guards are sort of, would you say that these are like dictatorship military people, sort of like high class, or are these more like police officers, just sort of middle class, blue collar folk?
You get the impression that they're sort of like, it's kind of a mix. Most of them are probably like blue collar, everyday guys who really the job, like from some sort of high up hierarchy. And to answer you, Blake, he presses that even if you specifically are a member of the Ekrars, unless everyone else here can produce ID stating the same, they cannot enter with weapons. That's just the rule.
Does Dofroma recognize the Church of Mesmethus as an allied?
If I can't enter the city with weapons, how am I to return them to the Ekrars?
You can enter the city with your weapon. Everyone else's weapon needs to stay here.
I was borrowing my weapon from him. What if I just give it back to him?
Yeah, it's all on this wagon.
No, Reese, can
I
I?
raise my hand. I go. Are my hands considered a weapon?
You see that he looks at you as a metal man for a second, and he goes, "I suppose not. Do your arms conceal weapons?"
No. And I like use the roots to really try to hide my new axe that I'm very, very
roll a sleight of hand check. Trace, you were trying to ask something?
Well, I was gonna say to try and gain favor with some of these guards. Can I utilize my?
Okay.
Can I kind of try to utilize that their prize fighter background, because it does come with rustic hospitality?
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you want to approach with? How do you go about it?
All right. So I just kind of straighten up my stature a little bit. I stand a little taller, and for a couple seconds, I just kind of hope that somebody recognizes me, and that'll make them kind of ease up a little bit on the search.
You see that the guards start to like begin to kind of circle around to the back of the carriage, and one is like going to like open the flaps to like look inside, and you see that he kind of stops while he's walking and looks. Wait a minute, are you Fist McMillan?
The one and only. And then I hit him with
God. You see, he reaches out a hand. He goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you, sir." And he raises out a hand to shake you.
I shake his hand and I go, "It's a pleasure to meet a fan."
And he goes, I caught your fight against what was his name? Maximus Dalream, the orc fellow.
Oh, that was a good fight. I tell you what.
10 rounds. Went all
to
10
me.
rounds with him. Up to that point, I had never seen a man go 10 rounds with Maximus Delphine. All right, I had never seen it before. I'll probably never see it again. It was incredible.
Oh man, that was a good fight. He was a great fighter. I'm just better.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Actually, are you here for a rematch bout? He's been touring the city, putting up a lot of crazy right now in Dublin. 19.
I'll tell you what. I'll walk in here. I'll look him dead in his face and go, "Now you see me. Now you don't." He thinks he will, but I know he won't.
Dang. And you see that he does the fanboy. And then he goes, "Oh, I'll be waiting for the announcement for the fight. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be awesome." He goes, he kind of turns to his to like the guard captain who's standing at the gate. And he goes, this one's got Dragon Lotus Adventuring Guild papers. I checked them myself, and he gives you kind of the wink.
I give him a thumbs up, and I hit him with a peekaboo guard pose.
And he goes, "Yeah, this one's good. I don't know about the rest of these guys, but we've got at least 2 of them have papers."
Is the Church of Mesmethus recognized with the?
He says the Guardian community goes, "Here in Dolfroma, we actively practice freedom of religion, but we do not recognize the religions as a guild or force. So we cannot allow you to enter the city under the guise of being a religious member."
Okay,
So you're discriminating against me.
I'm discriminating against your very big trident. You can enter fine if you would just leave the weapon with us. If you get guild papers, return here. We will return your weapon to you.
This weapon is very important to my religion. How can I be sure that it'll be here when I get back?
Can he give it to a guild member as of right now?
You see that the guard captain looks at you with kind of sincerity for a minute, and he goes, "Look, you guys could, technically speaking, hand all of your weapons to the young gnome here and the Ekra, and they could enter the city with them on you, right? And then they could just hand you all your weapons back on. That is a hack that it could get you through, sure.
Okay,
Once you're
everyone.
in the city, other guards, if they see you walking around with weapons, could come up to you and just ask to check your papers to make sure. And if you don't have them, that is a prisonable offense to be walking around the city with weapons without guild memberships. All right.
What if they are if they are seeking guild memberships, can they leave their weapons here, attain membership, and then come back to retrieve them?
Yes, that's perfectly fine. And that's how most people do it. If they leave their weapons here, go in, get a membership, they can come right back, pick up the weapons, but they need to have guild ID of some kind on them.
Weapons in back of the.
Reese, I rolled a dirty 20 on that spot of hand check earlier.
Yes, you did roll a dirty 20 on that sleight of hand check.
Okay,
this guard looks at you and with true sincerity goes, "Look, man, you're doing a pretty good job, but you how the fuck do you think you're gonna hide a great ass?"
I gotta look at my answer. What do I do, guys?
Throw it in back of the wagon.
Guys.
Throw it on back of the wagon on top of the pallet.
You don't understand. You don't understand, man. You don't understand. I can't just put this thing in here, man. I need it. I can't.
Wait,
Can
are
I
you?
step out and
Really
try to flex the fame again?
Hey, Reese, he's a
Yes.
robot, right?
He is robotic, yes.
Like fully robotic?
I'll weld it to his arm.
There are parts of him that seem organic with trees and stuff growing in there, but for the most part, yeah,
So
fully robotic.
technically, is he considered a man or an item?
He's
Or a piece of
he is
a
a
piece of
person.
equipment or a person?
He is a creature.
Now, this is an interesting argument. Are you trying to make this argument with a guard?
Yeah. Like,
Yes.
if you want to convince the guard, you can be like, "Hey, I'm an artificer. I crafted this person. Like it's an automaton. They
Right.
don't require paperwork." Yeah, like you could try and hijinks that.
You want to try to make that roll?
Sure.
All right, make a deception check to say that this is your automaton who you built.
I give him advantage by holding a big thumbs up the whole time.
Yes, he will give you the help action with it and give you advantage.
That's crazy. That's so generous of you, Reese.
Oh no, I got 13.
What's your highest with advantage?
You have advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Can I give him a help action and
Yeah,
say
I'm
that they're
sitting there
my
holding
hired
the. I'm
security?
sitting there holding the thumb. I'm sitting
That
there
was what
holding
on the
the
second one?
thumbs up, so you get advantage.
17 plus
17,
2.
oh,
Uh,
17 plus 2? Okay. He
19.
goes, he like looks at you and he like looks down and sees like all of the artifice tools on you and like the weird water cannon you're holding and looks at the metal guy and he's like, he's kind of rusty and fucked up, but maybe that's just for like him doing his job. So he was like, all right, so this one I will say counts as mining equipment, so he can pass under your guild, under your membership, and keep him with you at all times. Do not let him wander the city.
Okay, can I tell him to hop on back of the pallet in the carriage or inside on top of the pallet?
Yeah, you can do that. You see that some of the guards go, we will need to search the whole wagon, though. So if there's anything that's in there that you don't, just go ahead and tell us now before we open this wagon. Is there something in there dangerous that we should be careful of before we open the wagon?
Oh,
Yes.
there is an Ekrar's capture crystal with something dangerous in it. Do not. I am transporting that directly to the guild. All cargo is going directly to the guild.
Same with a grail of whatever.
Oh, don't. Don't open the lead box.
Okay.
Just don't go in the hole. Just don't look in the hole. Don't do much of the hole. Leave the hole alone.
The entire wagon's cargo is entirely property of the guild. And of Ekrar's. You cannot confiscate it, or we will have the captain's ass.
Make an intimidation check, Blake.
All right. Fuck yeah. 18 plus 2.
The guard captain gets a look on his face, and he kind of walks up to you.
The other two Ekrar's guys saying anything?
These guys aren't Ekrar's; they're just city guards.
Oh no! I mean the two guys DK sent.
Oh, okay. They're like they actually when you say that they kind of go silent just to see what the response is gonna be.
Yeah.
And you see the guard captain walks up to you. And you see this probably 6'2" hair and gone, big shoulders, large ears sticking out of the top of his helmet, and he kind of looks at you and he goes, oh, "Look, all right, I get what you're saying. I get that you're not trying to give us trouble here.
Look,
But you cannot just openly threaten guard captains."
I'm not threatening them. I am trying to protect you. I'm offering this as
and here's the thing. I understand that you're doing that. If it were me, I would let you just wander right through here. Problem is, unfortunately, Ekrar's are not the majority power in the city. Okay, that's the Merchants Guild, and unfortunately, I work for them. And so, look, man, we won't even search the wagon if you'll just get these guys to leave their weapons here enter the city,
Guys.
problem solved. Okay,
Guys,
come back for the weapons later.
We can come back for the weapons after we get y'all's guild memberships.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I have
won't
a
even
question.
look in the wagon.
I have one question for you.
Okay.
I will give you all of my weapons but my gun. These are impossible to find. I will give you the bullets for the gun.
You see, he goes. He kind of like looks at the gun for a second, and he goes.
Arrows.
He goes. So I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know a ton about firearms.
Oh, I can show you.
Bullets. I assume without bullets, it's not. It's like a bow without any arrows, right?
It's like a display piece without its ammo. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just give me all of your bullets and any other gun, any other weapon.
Outside of, oh, we can't do that. Okay.
Jesse, you don't have to give up your weapons because you have guild membership.
So
yeah,
much
but
like.
What about my hole?
He's not going to look inside the wagon because Blake rolled very good.
He's not going to look in your hole, buddy. It's okay.
He's not. I don't want him to look in my hole. Leave my hole alone.
You said that.
Leo, do you hand over your weapons?
Give them to me.
No, he has.
What?
Leo has his cane. Yeah.
Do you hand over your weapon?
Your sword.
I don't know how to use it.
What?
Do you hand over your weapons?
Do I hand over my weapons?
Checkpoint.
Technically, I don't have any weapons but my cane.
Okay.
Because my sword is my cane, so I'm gonna try and sneak it.
So he doesn't know it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know what's happening here. I know what's happening here.
What?
This is Nate Crazy pulling a "you wouldn't depart an old man from a stick."
That's
bullshit.
exactly what's happening.
Okay.
You wouldn't depart an old man of his walking stick, would you?
You see the guard goes, "Hey,
Hey, clearly he is disabled. He has a prosthetic arm.
And he goes, "Yeah, I don't see any problem with I'm sorry, what's your name, sir?"
Leo. Just call me Leo.
Mr. Leo. He doesn't have any weapons on him. I gave him the pack. But the Triton's got to go. This guy doesn't. He points at Fist. This guy doesn't have any weapons on him either. We've got the gun. This guy has got to put the great axe somewhere. Okay.
I want to go to my my saddlebag like it's Red Dead Redemption 2 and just start pulling off all the weapons I've got. So I've got a light crossbow, a hand crossbow. I have a longbow that just says Ephesus across it. It looks like it's never been shot. And then I go to the other saddlebag that has the ammo and the arrows all in it.
Okay.
I want to pull the arrows out. I want to pull the crossbow bolts out. But I have an open box of bullets, okay? I just want to shake some out. Can I roll like a D something to shake some of the bullets out?
First of all, you got to roll sleight of hand if you're trying to shake some out into your hand, okay, to see if you hide this from these guards, okay? And I will say the other guard captain has pretty decent passive.
He has pretty decent.
There's a great angle you can go if you fail, and you're just like, I was just trying to show you these. It's like what they are.
Okay,
Reese, can I?
Is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20, roll a d6.
Okay, I already had it out because I knew I was going to do it. Let's go. That's a 2. Okay.
You shake out 2 bullets into your hand and pocket 2 bullets into like your waistband.
Okay, and then I'll dump the rest of them out.
Yeah, you hand him the rest of them. And then the guard turns to Alduin and he goes, "Look, man, I don't want to have to take it from you. Could you just leave it here forever?" Okay, I appreciate it. If you just look, once you get papers, I promise we'll keep this thing locked up in a locker. No one will touch it. Just come back with papers. We will return it to you. He takes the Triton and locks it in the guardhouse. All right. You're free to go. We will keep this under lock and key, and the rest of the weapons and ammos. Just, get some membership. There's a lot of guilds and orders you can join. It's not really much of a problem to get some sort of membership here, and then just come back and we'll return them to you.
Is there like a cool night order?
I say thank you for letting us through. I didn't mean what I said earlier as a threat. I'm just on a direct contract from Mr. DK. So
he goes, yeah, no, I get it. We have guys like that all the time who come in and like, hey, we're on the direct thing, and then I have to tell them it's like my only job that I have to check people over the gate, and then they're like,
yeah,
well,
I get it.
why are you?
It's
He
a
goes,
very
look, it's
delicate matter.
dude, it's 11 o'clock at night. I don't want to have to stop anybody. Like, I mean, it is what it is. But
That's fair.
he goes,
Anyway,
but
thank you for the passage.
not a problem. You guys have a safe route to the city, and please, for all things good and holy, if you have something in that wagon that shouldn't get out of it, don't let it get out of it.
Understood.
Deal.
It's just
And one last thing.
system.
One last thing before you guys head in, just fair warning. We have been experiencing some orc warband raids recently. They've been sailing up on the shoreline from the lake. It hasn't really been all that much of a problem. The guards have done a very good job to keep them inside the city walls. But just if you hear an alarm go off,
You're breaking out.
that's because he's dying right here. You guy's throat slit.
It was me. I couldn't part with my bullets.
Oh no.
He goes, just fair warning. Orc warbands have been raiding this. They've been trying to raid the past couple nights.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten very far. We stop them outside the walls. The guards have been doing a great job of keeping them from getting in. But if you hear an alarm going off, just find somewhere safe and bunker down for a little bit.
Understood.
All right. Welcome to Dalfroma, everyone. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry for running over,
good.
Tantan.
Sorry,
Not that
No, you're
bad.
good. I'll see y'all later. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
No,
And there's a
sorry I
speedy
left like
retreat
30
for me.
minutes, Reese. Not only did I have no Wi-Fi, I had to take care of my little brother.
It's all good, bud. I still think you did great.
Did a great
We
job.
rocking.
We rock it.
So we,
You did
I
awesome.
went in there, rolled a dirty 20 on the side of hand. I had to roll a 19 on the dice for
And
that.
Coleman, to answer your
That made
question,
me so sad that it didn't work.
there is a dope night order in the city, and I will be dropping over the next week a list in the chat of all the different orders and guilds that you guys could get memberships at, and which ones would be the easiest to get memberships at, and which would be the hardest ones. So
Yeah.
I'll be dropping a list so you guys know.
Sounds good.
I highly suggest the Ekrars.
The Guilding Master, or the Guild,
The mining.
the
guild.
Mining Guild. Yeah, I was getting there.
Reese, please
Reese,
tell me
well,
something is
I'm
going to
just
come out of
saying
this
we're
fight.
level.
Me and Jesse have just become lobbyists for our guild.
Reese, that arm is so fire. I can't wait to use it in combat.
It's gonna be
It'll be
badass.
so sick.
Nate, what? Just out of curiosity, what kind of guild do you think Leo would try to join?
Merchants or something, probably.
Merchant?
Right?
Banker,
Yeah, Merchant's Guild probably.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bankers Guild.
I mean, there
That'd
is
be
the
perfect.
the city is run by the Merchants Guild, which is the big one,
Yeah.
you know. And then there's a bunch of like sub guilds that kind of have to run through the Merchants Guild to do stuff.
Sure.
Like the
It's-
Ekrars is contracted by the city, so they have like their membership is rolled